Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Sunday. Glad you're with us today. So we've got 3 big hours, as we always do, but today, some very, very special ideas and some brand new that we've never had before. So I promised you yesterday we would have a big, a kind of an important way to be with us early, and I'm going to wait about a few minutes till we get into it, but I'm going to let you know that there is something brand new here that I know you'll love, but it is super, super limited, which is why I want to give you a heads up right now that we know we love the DBTYs and we've had Mahenge by the yard, we've had even a demontoid last week, but today I'm going to bring you our most limited edition yet, and that is because the stones are larger. We have very few, so I'll let you know right up front that we actually have, and we'll do it in 30 minutes so that we get everybody helped out, but we have a ruby by the yard today. I'm so excited about it because we know how rare rubies are, and of course we like to bring only the best, which is out of Burma, and that's what you're going to see here today. So we've got Burma rubies, so we'll call it you want to call it an RBTY or a BRBTY? It's Burma rubies. So we've got only 10. That's it. So that's why I'm letting you know. Stay with us. Be with us in a few minutes. We're going to do that and get those out the door. And there's no choices to make because we got adjustable links and we only have the yellow gold available for you because that is really a beautiful look with rubies. So we've got that coming up. We also have, and Judith, whenever you're ready, I've got your ring that you got a little sneak peek of yesterday. We got your ring to show you. So whenever you're ready, holler at me. We've got great wheels. We've got big tanzanite values. And yep, I'm going to bring a white diamond. We had one yesterday that was a 1 carat, and that's still here as a matter of fact. So if you want that one, let me know. But we also have a 1/2 carat today that's really, it's funny because it doesn't look all that different. I got to say, when you put a diamond, especially round brilliant, and you put it amongst a lot of other round brilliants, they tend to look pretty similar. It's tough to really differentiate between one size and another. So we actually have a 50 pointer. It's an amazing value. Also have some big tanzanites on the way. I may just bring you our best tanzanite value ever. If you like something very unique, we have a custom piece, totally one of a kind in this world, and it is with a stone that is also neon. So take your guesses as to what that might be. And we've done this combination once before and it's gone, but this is a little bit even more so. So really important piece. And then, I mean, heart-shaped yellow diamond, anybody? A 2 carater. We've got some pink diamonds that are GIA certified, got those for you. I mean, it's a great show. And you know, we like to kick back on a Sunday and just kind of take it easy and relax. But of course, this is the sport of shopping. So remember, when you're shopping here at TVON, we got a lot of limited items. We got a lot of one only. So want to remind you to dial in when you see something you love so that you put yourself front of the line and get ready to go. Plus requests, we're taking them. I've got everything, access to everything that I've had all week, if it's still available, of course, up here on set. So if you would like to see anything that you've missed out on, or you're just curious, maybe it's still available, maybe it's not, give us a call. We'll help you with that so we can kind of round out the week in the best way and get you all those values. And then, of course, I just love Sundays knowing that like pieces are going out like tomorrow for the most part, right? So it's like you don't have to wait too long because all these pieces are going to be right out to you, and it's just a beautiful event to shop. So let's get started with a really, really important brand new. This is a bypass style, but it's great for if you're looking to add a pinky ring or you're looking to add a thumb ring or you want something stackable or just really kind of dainty, petite, everyday wear. This one might be a good one. Plus, it's this month's birthstone. We only have a few days left of September, so we are ready to help you out with something really beautiful in a classic blue here. And oh my gosh, rubies by the yard. So 27 minutes. Should we start counting down? Because they're so limited. They could be gone before we even really price them. But how about this? Item number 8147 coming up here, and just a one only, as you're going to see over and over and over again. So it just means come on in early if you think you might like it, because the values are going to be really, really good. And we're starting with a 47-point pear shade. That's the Ceylon blue sapphire you see right up top. And then this combination of a baguette with rounds around that, and that's going to be 11 points in diamonds. Now it's only in the white gold. It is 14K. This is a bypass where it kind of meets in the middle, but without touching each other, right? So it's that really sleek styling. And wait, there's a really good value. How about seeing it as a pinky ring first? Do you want to go there first? I mean, just to show you, because pinky rings are having like a major moment, and they've always been a cool look. Don't, get me wrong, but that's really special as well. You can see that there. So that's one way to wear it. Obviously, it can go anywhere on the hand, including the thumb, but just wanted to show you how that looks. And it almost reminds me, of those illusion styles where we almost look like seeing, it's almost like seeing one big emerald cut, but that's a baguette with the rounds surrounding it. So a really good look. There it is. And if you have a birthday, or let's say maybe you've got a birthday that passed already this month, or if you've got one coming up in the next few days, that's your birthstone. It's kind of the classic of your birthstone, right? Being that beautiful blue that just really looks amazing, and it's going to be affordable. And how about $888 affordable? Yeah, that's one thing. But we can do a little welcome to Sunday, welcome to our first item, brand new. Let's make it even better than $888, $799, $699, $599. That's not it. And you've got solid gold here. Solid gold, beautiful sapphire, and diamonds. And we're going to do it for $499 only to get that one out of here. So how does that sound? $499, 30 seconds, and then we move. I've got two great Mandarins. We've got, you know what I should do is probably put up the sapphire earring that would coordinate with this. I have a beautiful sapphire earring. It's a little bit more of a bigger button style, but there's that clover design, you know, that really high-end, super cool clover design detail that we sometimes see in really, really big designers. And then we've had our own versions here. That's what we're going to show you here coming up in sapphires and diamonds as well. So let me know if you like that one. I'll keep moving because we got a lot to show you. And it's really, the most affordable Diaspore I've seen, but it's in the highest end cut. We've got a big Mahenge over a carat. That'll be a value. We've got a really special, tanzanite bridge, got some great wheels, all of that on the way. So let's get started with, I'm going to start with these, I'm going to show you these sapphire earrings because I think they would really coordinate beautifully. And what do we think? It's a mixture of cuts, and boy, I thought I kind of gave them a nice polish. Let me give them a little bit more. So this is one pair only, and it's item number 8184. Now, they're sitting more squared off here. They're probably going to sit in the ear. You'll probably have them because the post is centered, but you can probably think about doing this. So when you see that more like that, that probably looks a little bit more like that recognizable motif that we know. So you've got that option as well to wear it kind of, north-south, where you've got the north-south, east-west to that kind of petal design, but they sit really well on the wheel here. And there's a total weight of 184 in ovals and a princess cut in the middle. So you have a really unique, again, different cuts put together that make it really interesting, and that's a lot of fun. But then you also have the diamonds completely surrounding that. The diamond weight will be 28 points, and we only have one pair. So they might go with the ring, they might coordinate back, or if you've just been waiting on sapphires, I know we had one pair yesterday, they were going very, very quickly. So think about doing something that, has that cluster, because when you get a really good earring, and this is why, Tony was pointing out even today, and Tony's been doing this, longer than I have. He's like, it is amazing, how pieces, it's hard to tell on camera, how big the pieces are, right? Which is, right? It's true. Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, it's so much bigger than I imagined it when you actually see it in real life. And that's why I make sure to, measure the earrings and show them against the ear for you, so you really get to know what you're getting. Because I know, TV and, online photographs can be, a little deceiving. And unless you've got a really, really good description, it's kind of like, oh, I don't know how big they are or how they're going to look on me. So that's one way to do it. With that measurement, which again, if you missed it, is about a ½ an inch top to bottom. Now I'm just holding them the way that I think you're going to wear them, and you can see there it's got, the post is actually a little higher than center, but just barely. So it's not going to be a dramatic difference off center, because you're still going to have a little camouflaging for your piercing. The design itself goes higher than the actual post itself. And then you'll see here, oh yeah, look at that blue. From a distance away, you can really see how those look, and just as size-wise, how impressive they are, that you've got that really amazing look with that kind of clover floral design there, which looks just really special, right? And designer. And we're going to make them, oh yeah, less than the $19.99 price tag they have. I think it's more of, certainly a button style, so probably best for your primary piercing here. As we go back up close, take a look at the pair that we have for you, and what we'll do is make them less than even $1,500. Come on down. We are ready to help you own the best in jewelry. What about these values? Is anybody going to ever compete with a value like this? And I'm going lower than even, maybe I'll compete with myself here and just give you some really big discounts right up front and make them just, make them $9.99 instead. How about that? Another $600 of savings for you instead, and that sounds like a good plan. So only one pair, $9.99. Did anybody get our sapphire bypass yet? Did you? No? Okay. So no? Okay. So did you have a request at all? Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. So here we go. And that's going to be, one pair, $9.99. All right. Let me know if you'd like them. And then we'll move right along in 18 seconds or so and get you ready. I know we're all waiting for a little RBTY. Rubies by the yard, new, and they're so big. The stones are really good. It's quite a departure actually, even though it's the station style, they're bigger stones. So you really get a lot of wow. And think about July birthstones. I know that I know, Mom. I would definitely get my mom one because it's her birthstone, but I don't think there's going to be anything left at all with only 10 available. But you never know. So Mom, if there is one left, I'll be sure and grab it for you. But here we go. Last call. I'm going to get to some mandarins. I have 2 mandarins to take a look at, and they're both really exceptional value. So I just want to bring them forward because they're pretty similar in size. So I wanted to give you an option, and they're unique cuts, each of them. So we're going to start with item number 7689. Mandarins are one of the hottest stones going, and really anything that's vibrant and bright, but maybe it's, again, if you are thinking about, 'tis the season, right? It's autumnal. We officially, welcome fall on Thursday. So it's really nice to have a color that does really make sense. I mean, I don't think there's really a season for jewelry. I think that, we may put away certain aspects of our wardrobe when the weather changes or the season changes, but, I'm not a believer in that really with jewelry. I think that, you're certainly going to wear your pieces that you love all year round. However, there's something to be said for this bright, vibrant color. You just don't see a lot in the jewelry world in natural stones, and we're bringing it here in a mandarin that's either going to be, if you like the Asher, that's the 189, so just under 2 carats, and that's a 189 with 58 points. And then if you like the emerald cut, because I thought, well, how unique is it to bring you 2 rare cuts of Mandarin garnet that are each close to 2 carats in size and make them really, really special. The 189 is the Asher on the right side. That has 58 points in diamonds. That's a great mounting, one of my favorites to pair up with the Wonder Ring, or any stack ring really, if that's what you like to do and you want to add maybe one day, you want to dress it up a little bit more, you can do that because there's actually a great elevation to this kind of Asher setting. And then if you like the emerald cut on the left side, that's going to be item number 8269. And that will be the 174. So it's still a good size, but you've got instead more of like a chevron design down the sides. That's east and west. It's a 174 stone, so still close to 2 carats. And then you have 14 points in diamonds. Now, either one you like, you can change the gold. So if you want to go a little bit more contrast as opposed to tonal, you can go white gold or rose gold. That's okay. But here's what we're going to do. Boy, Virginia, you're going to be busy today. You're going to be, I mean, I hope. I hope I can make one operator busy. I hope. I hope so. If not, well, then I got bigger issues. But this is where your choice is either way. But I think they're similar enough to where you want an unusual style, you want a great mandarin. Here are your choices right now, and they're going to be under $1,000 each. How about that? $9.99 for the Asher cut, $8.88 for the emerald cut. Rare cuts to get in a stone that was only discovered in 91. That still blows my mind because most stones have been around for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not billions of years. So to have a stone that is as kind of new as a 1991 discovery in this garnet, not garnet in general, but this specific color, and that, those original finds, and we've seen a couple finds now, but they're all gone. So everything's out of here. So you're getting the 189 for $9.99. If you'd like the 174 instead, that's only $8.88. So it just gives you 2 great choices in a vibrant, bright stone, a stone that I can guarantee you, it's got personality. And so when you wear a mandarin garnet, because it looks so different from everything else that's out there, you're going to get a lot of people commenting and noticing. And it's just a little bit more, it's a vivacious stone, right? It's a really, truly bright, beautiful neon. So let's take a look at your 2 options here, $9.99 or $8.88. And it goes like this. That's $8.88 and that's $9.99. And either way you like to go, and that's going to be it. So one of a kinds each. Let's give them 30 seconds and then we're on our way. The sapphires for you, sapphire earrings, sapphire ring, all of that still available for you as well. And then we've got about 15 minutes till our Rubies by the yard kick off. Also, one of the, I've had the pleasure of showing you all of our Merilani mints. We have a stone today that I've not seen yet. It's a different cut. It's truly like out of everything we've brought you, and we've had some beautiful trillions and some really cool emerald cuts, but I have not had this cut for you. And the cut and the ring it's in, does it ever sing? So get ready. We're going to show you a really cool new Merilani mint garnet coming up today as well. And then holler at me if you want either of those mandarins, because, I'm just going to keep moving. You tell me what you like. We'll let you know if it's still available for you, and that will be that. And thanks, Andrea. Hi. Thank you. I'm happy you're able to watch today. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Is everything good in your world? Oh, she missed yesterday. Oh, that's okay, Andrea. At least we love having you here whenever you can be here. Listen, not everybody can be here every day anymore, and we really appreciate when you can join us. So thank you, Andrea. Thank you for your very kind compliment. And let me know if you've done any shopping lately, too. Clothing shopping. Let me know if there's anything. I haven't been to the site in a while. Let me know if there's anything I've missed. All right, coming up, we've been shopping together at the same designer recently. and buying the same things, ironically, without each other knowing it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, we've never met, but we tend to have a same kind of kindred spirit. But let me show you this. This is wild. This is not the Merilani garnet. This is a different type of garnet. And have you ever seen anything so beautiful in your life as far as start cutting, bright custom, I mean, really beautiful custom mounting, and then this stone, which you're probably going, what is that? I've never seen this before. This is a very, very unique stone. It's not about, the whole stone family, when you hear it, you're gonna go, yeah, that's rare, but they never look like this. Item number is 8231. Just had to bring it out and show you what we can do in a really remarkable, fancy cut. Think of it like a trillion, but it's not. It's not a trillion because a trillion would have 3 straight sides. This has 2 straight sides and 1 curved side to it, which is really unique. And then it's a 282. This is a fancy cut, color changing garnet. So it's part of that. And I know now at this point we could say, well, is that Merilani mint? Well, obviously the color kind of tells you it's not, because Merilani mint also is a garnet that changes color, but this was, it's weird to say the original because, you know, it's still pretty new and really unusual stone, but this is out of Taveta, Kenya. So it's normally a brown color, and then it normally goes to a pink. What we're seeing here, and if your screen is showing you like a beautiful, almost like a bright, it almost looks like a paparasha, but it's a bright, almost like cranberry pinky golden red. That is the color it is, and that is really truly rare to get that, and we're so thrilled to bring it to you. And you know what we're going to do? 282 plus the diamond weight is 26 points, plus it's in yellow gold, and it will stay in the yellow gold. This is obviously custom made, and you can see how it's almost like 2 rings coming together because it creates that look. It's just one, but it creates that look because you have one side that's mirror finished and the other side that are diamonds. So it really gives you a nice way to show off the stone cut, number one, but also make it really intriguing. And when it's on, even better. Take a look. Do we want point up, point down? We'll do it both ways, but I'll start here and show you how that looks when it's kind of like, you know, going down the finger there, but it's still a color changing stone. So you still have this really unique property that, you know, is phenomenal and really, really special, but they never get this red. And that's what's so really intriguing about this individual museum stone. And it is a 282 and it's a great size. Actually, I was going to flip it around. So how did I have it? Let's go the other way here just to show you, because somebody's probably going, well, I'd probably wear it the other way. So there's the other way to wear it. And that's more upright, point facing up to your eye level here. But of course, when you look down on it, you decide. I mean, you'll kind of figure out, we all know how we like to orient our jewelry if there's a really distinctive kind of side to it, top or bottom. But it's a really beautiful piece and it's a one only, and it could not be more rare. And we're going to see it for a value here on an $8,699 piece. That's all just a nice little way to start. We're going to make sure that it goes a lot lower than that for you, so don't even worry about $8,699. And again, we're moments away from that ruby by the yard, only 10. I kid you not 10,000, not 10 million, just 10. That's all we have. So that's how rare rubies are to match up and mate like that. So stick around, and also the fact that they're rounds, that too, we know a round ruby's rare, so they're coming up. So I know you're all getting ready and geared up and ready to call in when we get there, but this is not even $8,600. If we go half of that, we could do $4,350. If we go half of that, we could be talking about, you know, do you want to go like 22 or 21? Forget about all of it. Almost 3 carats. These simply the finest quality we've seen in a Taveta color changing garnet. And it's not 21 and it's not 2,000. Take a look at this, and it's that rare distinctive cut that just could not be better. And it's not even 2,000 or $1,999. Let's go ahead and make it even easier for you. Just got to move a beautiful museum piece. That can't be that hard, right? When it's down, discounted like this, make it, you know what? Make it $1,888. First caller, yellow gold only on that one. Our mandarins are also part of the garnet family. So remember, we just kind of went to garnets here. That one's gone. Congratulations. And speaking of mandarins, I do have a bigger one. I got to show you the Merilani mint. So we'll stay with the garnets here for a moment because that's gone. And then, wow, this is the one I was just telling you about. A cut we have not seen, even though we've seen a beautiful collection parcel of this material. Debuted a couple weeks ago. Finally got the best material. We were not intrigued or interested in bringing you anything that wasn't top level quality, because there are, just like every gem out there, there are different levels of quality that exist, and we're bringing to you the very, very best. It's why we refrain from bringing it for the longest time. Please look at just the wheel there. That's courtesy of the stone. This is my only radiant cut Merilani mint, and the item number is 8081, and it's a carat 02. in that stone. And when you, it's not even, I mean, obviously it's a big blocky ring, so it's almost like a, could be a gents or ladies piece, I believe, as well. Great pinky ring because it's almost squared off on the sides too. But actually, let me lift it up so you can really see this stone visually directly to the center and see the wow of this truly remarkable mint garnet. These are brand new, and of course we've got 27 points in diamonds. Want to show you the finishing because that is solid all the way through and around. Looks amazing. It's got the depth of the gold through the back as well. You can see that. I mean, we really do bring it. We don't just make anything halfway. We really are truly dedicated to making sure that quality is exceptional from every little detail. Every last little detail has to be really paid attention to, right? And this, are you looking for something? Yeah. Oh, what are you looking for? Maybe I have it. This is my favorite color combination, by the way, red and pink. Oh, that I haven't seen since Wednesday or Thursday. But yeah, that I don't have out here. That's for sure. So that's in the back somewhere. But here we go. That's going to be, you know what? Blow it out. Are we ready? Are we ready? Nobody's on the lines yet. And that Tavita's already gone. So get ready because come on in because it's going to, I know, wait a minute. I know what could be, you know, the hesitation here. Most of my 1-carat Merilanis, when I had them, because we brought them on a debut day, what was it, 20 in one day? Every single one was gone. We had a couple new stones come in as like a secondary kind of collection, and then those were gone. We have not seen a radiant cut yet, and this is that east-west set, beautiful radiant, and most of the 1-carats we brought you were $4,000, $39.99 or $38.99 or $36.99, in that neighborhood. This is the superstar, and it's clean. And for those of you that are going, what is a Merilani mint, and what is this? I haven't seen this. If you haven't been with us the last few weeks, remember, this is that, it's a stone that's, you might think, but isn't that Sapphire because it's green? Not all green garnets are Sapphirites or demantoids. Those have different colors to them, and they have different sources to them. And this is a discovery that Merilani, by the way, you might sound familiar, it's the hills where the tanzanite mine is located at the base of the Merilani Hills, which is at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro. So think of it like foothills, and then you got the big old mountain, right? And that's really what's so key is that this was a more recent discovery, and it's that beautiful, it's not just a Savarite green that's more deep and dark. Instead, it's really that powerful, bright pop, of almost like neon. It looks, if you've ever seen a really, truly beautiful Paraíba in a true green, it looks like that. And you're getting this phenomenal property because it actually has been discovered that if you expose these Merilani mints to UV light, they actually change color. And they don't change color in a subtle way. It's not a barely there kind of change. It actually changes from a green to a stark red. Tony's going to show you an example here because this is what, it's not the same stone, but this is exactly what they all do because every single one, we didn't, you know, our photographing department's not always in on the weekends to photograph these, but that is the color you get. So when you're in regular kind of fluorescent lighting, you've got the bright green you see here on the wheel. When you're in incandescent lighting or UV lighting, you see that red take place. It is just incredible because that's really the ultimate color change. Usually we have to rely on alexandrites to do that. Usually Russian alexandrites are the ones that go from a stark green to a true red. That's what makes this stone special. It's not $39.99 as it should be. This is a prime opportunity because it's the cutting that really makes it. I mean, it's already beautiful. It's already bright. It's already neon, but look at this cutting and the way it just enlivens it. And then let me show it on before we get you this better price because it's going to be discounted in a big way. I'll just try it on my ring finger first, but certainly could be a pinky ring, I believe. I mean, really good. Men's or ladies, I think, totally. It would work that way as well, but you have that mirror finishing. And you know what? I don't think we had, what did we have, one men's ring ever with the Merilani mint, but it's not $39 and it's not $29 and it's, can't believe we're going this low. It's not even $2,500. This is what's so wild. And please, whatever you do, dial in early. Whatever you do, dial in so early. Look at that radiant cutting. Thank you so much. Are we supposed to show this? Oh, okay, you got it. Thank you. I'll tell you what, make this $1,999 instead. We got a request coming up. A request on a Diaspore I had a few days ago. We'll bring that out for you. $19.99. And all of this really heavy blocked kind of gold ring. That's beautiful. And that can also, again, you're looking at yellow gold only. And then did I hear Jen? Was it Joyce? Was it Jen who wanted to see this? Jan wanted to see the Diaspore from the other day. You got it. So that's coming up, 8169. Okay, so let me know on the Merilani Mint, and that'll be just about 30 seconds here to take it all in, but you really have to see that right up front. Look at that beautiful play. The sharp, I love the sharp facets within, so it's almost like if you turned it upright, which I'm not going to do because the ring is east-west, but you've seen these before. They almost look like an emerald cut, but with extra faceting. Think of it like you see it here as like a letter V kind of facet pattern through the sides. That's really what is the differential between an emerald cut and a radiant, and that is such a bright neon stone. It looks like it could be neon Paraiba, but it's clean. They aren't always clean as a rule. They aren't always over 1 carat size. They are chromium. It's the chromium content that allows them to do that phenomenal color change, but it's also that chromium content that keeps the sizes on the smaller side, right? We know that chromium-rich stones, that unfortunately, it produces some of the best colors and the coolest things in gems, but it is a growth inhibitor when the crystal actually grows in the ground. So keep that in mind. So that's why you don't see a lot of big stones, which is why 1 carat plus is important. Here's the request we had for Jan. Hi, Jan. We had this a couple days ago. It's item number 8169. So a second look. I'm so glad it's still available for you. And it's a 255 cushion cut, color changing garnet. This is another one source stone, and it's another color change stone. So here we go, but this time not a garnet, it's a Diaspore. And of course, it's got a lot of trade names out there. All of that's the same. It doesn't mean if it's got a trade name. I mean, we really have a better quality than you see in most cases, because the quality we're bringing is not just your smaller material that's included. We're really about, again, hand selecting those stones that are going to have clarity and the best color change. That's what this is. And it's a 255 with 9 points in diamonds, and almost has like a vintage feel, doesn't it? And what's that? Oh, she got it already. Oh, she just needs to see it on. Oh, sorry. Okay, well, let's just put it on the hand then. She's like, don't let anyone else call on my ring. I already bought it. So there it is. So that one, by the way, was $888. So congratulations, Jan. It's in the yellow gold there, and enjoy it. And that one is already sold. So let's get to it. We've got a really beautiful Mandarin garnet. I've got the bigger one here. And then I did want to show you an orange, well, another orange stone. I'm not going to even tell you what it is quite yet, but look at this. That is a beauty. And I brought this out a couple, was it yesterday or the day before? And I really just think, since maybe you didn't see it, this is one that's worth showing. Again, 8282 is the number. It's our 3 carat 85. It is a roval stone, so not just an oval and not just a round. And the Merilani Mint is still here if you'd like that. So call me on anything that you've seen, because we would love to get these out to you. But I'll tell you right now, that's a good Mandarin. 385 with all those bright yellows coming through. But it's not just that. It's a 1 carat 20 diamond weight that goes all the way through. That's a big deal because you have a lot of bigger diamonds. You see that, right? This is just, I'm thrilled it's still available to show some of you who may have missed it, because this is one of my bigger values. With a carat 20 in the yellow gold, the finishing on the inside there as well. And again, a really beautiful look, easy to wear. You know, it's a nice way to set a bigger stone because it's on this bigger platform that's like a semi-dome. I say that just because it's not like some dome rings can go way up, like this one, like can go way up off the hand, and that's not going to work for everybody for everyday comfort and wearability. This one is not super, super, super high, but it's still giving you that gold at the level of your hand, gives you the under gallery, gives you that roval, which from a distance looks like a round, doesn't it? It's a really, really close roval, meaning it's almost a round, but it's going to be a really great value. And how about this? One only, and it's $1,999 if you want to go bigger. We brought you a couple Mandarins earlier that were just under 2 carats. Now, bringing out a stone that's a little bit larger for you that goes about double the carat weight. So if that's what you're waiting on, you've got chances still to pick up a couple Mandarins that are under 1,000. We are just moments away now from our Rubies by the yard, which is going to be very, very exciting. And our first ever, it's our only ever. We've been working on this for what, about, I would say 7 months or so since we started this process, and all we were able to put together was 10. But that's, I say all, but that's a lot when you consider that you see these bigger stones that are coming up and the fact they're rounds and matched and clean and bright and yeah, all that. So we're going to really have a good time here in about 60 seconds with a Ruby by the yard for the first time ever. So enjoy that Mandarin roval if you'd like it. We've got a final look at it. Customer service. Oh, okay. On a Sunday, really? What's that? On a Sunday morning? Well, it's not morning everywhere, Virginia, you know. But the latest it could be in the country is 1:30. So, right? So, yeah, okay. Well, hi, everybody. All right, coming up. Let's get to it. We've got the big Ruby deal, and only 10 available, and I'm a little worried about this situation we've got in the phone bank here as far as getting everyone through on this. But we're gonna do what we can do here. And let's welcome you into a really, really special Sunday, and glad you're with us, one and all. Crank callers as well, nice to have you. Always appreciate everyone watching, right? Even the trolls, even all that. It's nice to have people watching, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We've got Rubies on the way. This is a first of its kind. You may want to jump in early here. There's going to be a little bit of a queue because we don't have a lot of operators at the moment, but it's 8220. So don't get frustrated if you end up calling and you're on hold for a bit. Do not hang up because there will be a hold. But we're going to talk about really special, and I just can't believe this is here. We've now brought, there was a Mahenge once upon a time. We've done every kind of diamond size and length that's known to man and woman, but we have also had Russian amantoids. This is ruby, which is really important when you consider we're not just throwing in any ruby. We are not the type of place that says, well, they're in a necklace. They're smaller stones in a necklace. What does it matter? Let's just put whatever in. That's not how we roll. So even when you are getting a necklace that is a station style, hence the by the yard category we're talking about, this is really unique, and we have painstakingly hand selected every single one of your 9 rubies per necklace, giving you adjustability. There are no choices to make except maybe how many would you like, because even though we're limited, we're not limiting you as to how many you can get. If you want to get a couple, if you want to, I mean, we're in the holiday gifting season because today, it is 3 months until Christmas, which I don't say that to induce a panic or anything, but it is maybe time to start thinking about if you find the perfect piece that would be perfect for somebody, even yourself, on your wish list, take advantage of it because pieces like this don't come back. We have never been able to make it before. They're larger rubies at almost 1/3 of a carat each, and it's item number 8220. I've got it set up so you can see the stones close and how they're set, and then you'll see it on the neckline and on the hand and all of that. But we have truly 10. And they're only in yellow gold because rubies and yellow gold, try the yellow gold even if you're not a yellow gold gal, because rubies and yellow gold make so much sense together. But you're getting a major carat weight here because you're getting 2 carats 51 in rubies, and they're rounds. And here's another stone. We just talked about chromium rich. We talked about that a moment ago with our Merilani mint. This is also a chromium rich stone out of Burma. That also inhibits the way that these stones grow. So it's actually tougher to get, you know, the bigger stones, but more than that, it's tougher to cut these in rounds. Think about all the rings you've seen in rubies. We've seen rings for years. Do you see many rounds in a ruby? No. So that's the beauty of this. They're rounds, they're Burma, they're clean, they're glowing. They almost look like red diamonds, really. And they're all bezel set, and they're going to be in a necklace that gives you 16, 17, and 18-inch adjustable lengths. So are you ready? We have a lot of hold right now. So sorry. Again, bear with us. We're going to get you through in the order you called. So if you haven't dialed, we have 5 people waiting on hold right now for 10 necklaces. So that means we can probably help a couple more of you here if you want to get in the queue. And let's start by showing it up close here, Tony, because I've got one on a card here just to show you the close-up of how these stones are set and how bright and beautiful they are. And I think, hold on, it just flipped on me because that's the back side and that's the back, which the back shows you it's still really, really beautiful because you still have some open work. But when you actually see this from the front, oh my goodness. When you see it from the front, you get that really big ruby payoff here. And then I'll show you on the hand so you can see that they're spaced every so often. I'll zoom back a bit. We are very limited. And obviously, if my operators can tell me how many you're getting, that would be wonderful, just so we don't oversell. Because, yeah, even inventory managers are on the phone and all that stuff. So I'm going to be the one keeping track of this so we can get everyone through. But 10 only. And I tell you, yellow gold, they come out to be 251. And you can see those are flipped. So you see that's kind of the front and that's the back, and I wanted to purposely do that so you can see that you get beautiful ruby payoff no matter how it sits on the neckline, because of course it will turn, right? It's a necklace, so it will naturally kind of turn a little bit. Let me show you here as well so you can see. You kind of want to look at it first. There's kind of like a nice way you can look at it first and see the front and then put it on that way, and you can see how big those stones are. So they go all the way, really 3/4 of the way around it, so you can see here, and then you'll see it on my neckline. But I wanted to show you the clasp, of course, lobster claw, and then 16, 17, 18 inches in length, and we've got 9 stones that puts them at about between like 20, I mean, they're all a little different. They match in color and in shape. So they're all about 28 points a piece. And we're going to make this, oh my goodness, $29.99. Forget about it. Let's make it a lot better. I mean, here I am talking about maybe giftables. And look at that. See how I just flipped it over? And now you're seeing that gorgeous front of the stone here. It's exceptional. And you know what we'll do is we take another close-up look, and I'll put one on for you. It is not going to be $29.99. We've already got several going out here because our operators are helping you on the lines. And it's not going to be $9.99, rather $29.99. It's not going to be $19.99. We have only, it looks like, how many left? Okay, guys, we have, I think we have 2 left. Oh my gosh, just, you know what? Make it $9.99 for the necklace. That's it. And I want to put one on for you because you've got to see that. You've got to see it in all of that color. And this is lively because we do diamond versions, but the diamond versions aren't usually this large. And so you can see here, when you put it on, you're going to choose, do you want the, 18, 17, 16? Maybe that's just going to depend on the neckline you're wearing that day. And then you see how beautiful these larger stones are as you see them here. And I'll show you flipped here because they'll just, they'll kind of turn and they'll move. And that's the beauty of having the bezels done right, where you see there's kind of a front bezel and a back bezel. And that way you're seeing rubies no matter how it turns on your neckline. And that'd be about 16. There's about 17. There's about 18 inches. But you can see the size of those rubies. I mean, a lot bigger. The largest diamond we do in a Diamonds by the Yard is what, 10, 11 points. So this is giving you much larger. They're almost 1/3 of a carat each. So Ping, do you know how many we have left? Because I can't keep track because no one's telling me. So how many have you gotten, Virginia? Do you know? Okay. And Joyce, how many? Okay. Total? Okay. All right. The big Mandarin's gone. Rubies are going. Sorry for the hold time, guys. We'll go back up close here. So sorry. We just have a little, I don't know. Was it today? We weren't supposed to come in today? Are we not supposed to be here today? Because I've got only, a couple people here. So let me just know if you want $9.99. That's it on a Sunday, no less. That's going to be a challenge today, but we'll figure it out. Just means better values from my perspective. It just means I got a lot of freedom to do whatever it takes. So we'll give it a final 60 seconds. Looks like it's almost gone. And then again, $9.99 if you'd like that ruby by the yard. And you can see they go all the way around. And then we'll give you a close-up of that clasp as well. There's that lobster claw so you can see there. And of course, adjustability, which we love to do, because then you're not just, set with one length only. You can really adjust it day by day and enjoy that for all it is. We have a line open if you'd like to go ahead and get one at $9.99. That's the way to do it for our rubies. Congratulations, and we'll keep on offering them as long as they're still here, but it looks like we are ready to move on. And of course, we've got, let me see a little update on some Mandarin. Sounds like some of our Mandarins are going as well, so enjoy. And last call in 25 seconds. We have one of it. Oh, never mind, we don't have any lines open. So I thought that was too good to be true, but one board says we do and one board says we don't, so we'll figure it out. But final call, they're really close to sell out, no doubt. So enjoy those. And then we're going to be on our way. We've got a lot to show you here and a fabulous, we also have gold today. I've got a made in Italy piece. You want to see this? This is a men's or ladies because I have multiple links available. That's our Cuban link, made in Italy, 14K solid. So we're really enjoying that one as well. So that'll be our bracelets. We'll get to those briefly. And we'll have different lengths. We'll have 7, 7.5, and 8. So we've got different lengths for you because I know a lot of people always asking for longer lengths in our gold. We've got them for you today. And then big diamond deals as well. So really, really busy. Someone keeping an eye on the quantity? Because I haven't heard anything but 2, and I know there's more than 2 gone. So I'll rely on our operators to let you know if there's anything left. And then we'll move right along and show you this stunner. This one was, I was tempted to put this up very first thing today, but I waited a little bit just to make sure everyone's with us. Take a look at this. Yep. This is just a value. I mean, it's a really beautiful rare stone, but it is a value. That's really important. If you think you kind of like it, I would dial really, really, really early because this is just rare, unique, specialty, and it's tourmaline. Let me get a fingerprint off of it here. And it's item number 7266, and it's one only, and it's a 6-carat 59 orange tourmaline. Now, when I say orange, it's not like orange like a Mandarin, and let me prove that to you, because sometimes it's harder to visualize that unless you see them side by side. This is the 6-carat 59. This is a Mandarin. So see how it's a little more vibrant neon orange in a Mandarin, but just a little different, not a huge difference, and this is really rare. I always think that orange tourmaline should probably have their own name. We know that yellow tourmalines, if it's a yellow color, has the name Jaunite, Jaunite. This is not technically named, but I think it's because there are so few out there that are really this color. And the mounting, a 177 diamond weight in the mounting, and look how it's finished with a little, what is that, figure eight maybe, a little lucky infinity symbol in the background there for your under gallery, and it's a major stone and totally collectible. Do you know that out of all of our tourmalines, and there are thousands of identified colors, and we have hundreds of tourmaline rings here, but I don't have another tourmaline that is this color. It's super rare, it's super, and that's why we added big diamonds. Those are huge tapered or elongated baguettes. Then you've got the round brilliants as well. They look fantastic, and all we need to do is slap a price on it, because when you see this price, I mean, we're gonna have a collector, especially if you do collect tourmalines, and you know that's kind of a never-ending opportunity for collecting, right? If you collect tourmalines, you can get different shades of different stones. We know there are thousands of identified colors in the tourmaline family. It's the most varied family of gems out there. So to be able to get this and have that specialty look and the clarity that it's bringing in such a large stone as well, but yeah, this one's just discounted and set to go. And just so you know, it was $79.99 on our air. It is nowhere near that today. Take advantage of it. It's a huge, huge value. And it's nowhere near $79.99, $69.99, or $59.99. This is one of those wild ones here. Take advantage of it. It's not going to be $79, $69, or $59. I'm just going to keep on going. You won't believe it, but you know what I should do is try it on, because you have to see, make sure it's going to be a size that works, because it is definitely a larger ring, no doubt about it. It's one of the larger, I mean, it's tough to go knuckle to knuckle, and I wouldn't say it's all the way knuckle to knuckle on me, but it's close. So it's a really beautiful cocktail ring. Look at that shade of almost like a bronzy type color, that really special color that comes through. It's just so autumnal and so really pretty, almost like a whiskey color. It's just gorgeous and so unique. There's a little bit of red and pink undertone, a little bit of that golden undertone. It's really special, and it's not even close to $59. I will absolutely blow your mind with this value. Whether you take it or not, everyone's gonna go, wow, that's a value. Yes. Okay, so the ruby necklaces are sold out. And thank you, everybody, for your patience on the phone lines on those. I know it took a minute to get everyone through, but thank you. And also, which Mandarin? We'll find out which Mandarin. Was it the big Roval Mandarin? It was. Okay, thank you. So here we go. So the big Mandarin, guys, the 385 is gone. The two smaller ones that were under 1,000 are here. Now we get the tourmaline out the door instead of $59, $49, $39, or even $29.99. I'll tell you, if you need the mounting, get the mounting. Because the mounting, yes, would never, ever, ever be this price on its own with a carat 77. What are bigger diamonds? Huge elongated baguettes. That's important. It's not even 29. Oh no, I'm going lower if I can get it off my hand. I am going lower than 29. Call me early, because you know we're going to have a little queue on these phone lines here, so it's going to pay extra dividends to be on the phone lines ready to go early. What'd you need to see, Virginia? It's not going to be 29, 28, 27, 26. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I think it's a good indicator of what exactly is going to happen for the next 2 hours and 20 minutes of this Sunday. Live. You miss the show, you miss the deals, right? This is why you're here, because you know these are the deals that go. $25.99. It's not. We're making this one the easiest deal of the day. There's no doubt about it. It's $2,499 for one caller on that tourmaline with a carat 77 of those incredible large individual diamonds that you have. Not just even a regular baguette. Every one of the baguettes elongated. Then they almost like do that angle and twist and turn all the way around. And then you've got the round brilliance as well. On the outer, I call this the party mounting, because it kind of looks like confetti in the air. It really is. And then you see the shine that, see, as it moves, you really see how each and every baguette lights up and gives you a different look than even your round brilliant diamonds do. And it's only $2,499. We'll give it 30 seconds, Tony. And then we're going to introduce to you as well. We have that big, you remember I told you there's a neon combo? It's that blue wing block D with a neon stone. Incredible. So much to get to. Big opal is here. We have, I still have the 16 carat blue wing block D round with the pink diamonds. Did you have something, or was that just ruby sellouts? Yeah, we had a few people miss out on those, huh? Sorry about that. And I know it was a little bit of a queue. Thank you all for your patience. And we're working on some other versions. I don't think we'll have ruby back, but we are working on some other different stone versions. They're very time consuming. They take months and months and months to really plan before you even create it. It's not the creation process. It's not actually the, creating it. It's actually just, getting the stones set aside and getting those stones ready when they have to match up like that. So we're still working on some other colors, and they'll be limited, all of them, but we are working on some other, different station styles for you. So who's got the tourmaline? Oh, does she want to see the yellow diamond? Fabulous. I'll bring it out next for you. So we're still waiting to see who's got the orange tourmaline with the carat 77 in diamonds. But Judah, thank you so much for being with us. She wanted to get a little bit better idea of what's going on with this ring, because I flashed it yesterday, and it's really unique because it's our first where we've added, and I don't know if she got a ruby by the yard, but boy, would that look good with this ring, right? It's item number 8241, and call me on the orange tourmaline with the party baguettes, the party mounting. Look at this. Ooh, rubies and yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. But it's not just a yellow diamond, it's a certified yellow diamond, and it's a carat 10. So we're giving you a much bigger stone than we even typically see at 1 carat, because those points count. And boy, are we busy on the phone line. So I apologize for the wait, guys. Bear with us. We're really, yeah, this is going to be a challenge. But here we go with 8241. It's a carat 10 cushion cut. It also is a VS2 quality, Virginia, and I'm going to show her the cert because it's got the color grading, the clarity grading, everything. It is a beautiful square. I mean, we're talking 5.9 by 6, so it is square. And then you've got also 30 points in ruby. I should start there. And they're diamond cut rounds, 3 on each side. And then you have the rounds going up and top and bottom, which is another 79 points in white diamonds as well. And this is the inside finished under gallery that you have. We've done it all in 14K. You can see it's all yellow gold, which I think is really, the big kind of the wow factor at first that may just really catch your attention. Is usually our yellow diamonds have a little yellow gold, but usually what's around it is white gold. Here's the cert that goes with it. This is absolutely just, we don't see many 1 caraters or near 1 carat that have certs. But that is a testament to how valuable and how important this stone is. Cushion modified brilliant, there's that measurement, 5.9 by 6. 110 is the carat weight, W to X range, VS2 clarity, and you've got inscribed. This is inscribed. That GIA cert number is inscribed on the underside of your stone. Here's the actual, like, if we blew up that stone so you could see it really visually, like that size to scale, front and back of your stone. And look at this, no inclusions that are really visible, nothing that's in the middle here. That's important because obviously any of these little tiny microscopic inclusions would be hidden by faceting anyways. So even under microscopes, even under magnification, you're gonna have a tough time seeing anything as far as inclusions in this stone, plus the proportion, plus this is the clarity and color scale that the world abides by, that GIA has set forth. So let's go ahead and show it to you, give you a great value, and a 110 VS stone. Can't imagine, and with the cert to go with it, not all of our, certainly very few of our fancy diamonds are certified. And this one is, and I'm going to try it on for her. And do you know, well, she probably does know this because she's been following yellow diamonds for a while with the finishing. This was supposed to be $88.88 on the show. I'm going to give you a real important value, first caller only. I will make this $4,999. And everything about this ring is truly unique and one of a kind. The cert that goes with it, let's try it on as well so you can see how beautiful. This one really, with the side to side and almost like a squared off kind of top. How pretty, even prettier on, right? Now you can really see how vivid those rubies are, those diamond cut rubies. $49.99, one only. Good luck. Comes with the cert. I'll even it out there in my hand for you. And it really is that side to side, so it gives you a nice even platform. Yes. Oh, which one? The sparkle. We never named that. I was supposed to name it, wasn't I? And I never got a name for that. Our beautiful Italian gold sparkle chain. Oh, wonderful. And that was Brienne? Thank you, Brienne. And we are still sold out on the rubies, and we now are verifying on this one. So orange tourmaline, though, $24.99 on that orange tourmaline with that fabulous mounting. I think that one's still here at the moment. And then look at that. Wow. What does she think? Really good look. Is that a pass? Okay, so so it is available to anybody who'd like it here. So I know, you guys are very polite about requesting, but again, that one's available for you. And $49.99 on that 110. Wow, what a stone. What a stone. And it does. It just, when you put it all in yellow and then you have that bezel slash prong around it, it tends to look like a lot bigger than a carat 10, doesn't it? I mean, we've seen 2 carats that don't look all that much different visually as far as their size. What we're seeing there is a 6 millimeter. So grab it if you love it. Really important value there with the cert. And I just can't, I'm trying to think if we've ever seen a 1 carat yellow diamond with a cert. Have we ever? This is a 110, but still anything in that range, usually it's a carat and a half or greater if it's got a cert, and not all of them do. So really thrilled to have that for you. And do let us know if you'd like it at $49.99. That's a great way to get a little extra added value to your fabulous yellow diamond with the rubies. which just because they're smaller stones does not mean they're not important. They're still diamond cut Burma rubies there. And I think our Merilani mint is here. The East-West set. We've got a quick wheel for you. Also a pink diamond that's certified, and then get ready because we're going to show you a really big deal on a diamond ring. I'm going to flash it here because we did bring a big diamond yesterday. This one doesn't look that much different. And yet the big diamond yesterday was a 1 carat. This looks visually almost the same. And that's coming up today. So I just want to let you know, for my all diamond lovers, if you want white diamonds and you just don't want them to stop and you want VS quality, this is coming up in the show. And what a great ring. Not just necessarily, it's not just bridal. It could be worn on any finger of the hand. You better believe it. Now we do have a big value on a brand new tanzanite with something else that's neon, but we've never seen this much of this material because we've done it as an accent before, but yeah. This just makes me, how does that not make you just smile, right? How do you not, I mean, whether it's your thing or not, whether you like it or not, this just, you have to appreciate that it's a wow. Tony said earlier, we were talking about, I don't even know how we got on that subject. We were talking about the Grand Canyon. And we were talking about a mutual friend of ours who visited many years ago. And Tony always remembered what she said. And if you've ever been to any of the, wonders of the world, you probably said the same thing. She said something to the effect of, I wish people would stop using the word awesome because we say it a lot. And that kind of, when you really see something that is awesome, awesome, like totally awe-inspiring, right? That's what we need to reserve that word for, because things like, being at, some incredible natural wonder of the world. And, the Grand Canyon's a great example if you've been, or any of those really just so many times in nature, something really is just, it stops you in your tracks. Your heart skips a beat. You take it all in. You feel this almost power or aura around something that is so spectacular. I feel like in the jewelry universe, this could be it. This is really awesome. When you really think about rarity and beauty and unique factors all together, it's this ring. It's item number 8229, and it also is a big, big value. So that if this is something you'd like to try, and you're thinking about, and you're really intrigued by, and yes, we have put neon with neon because that is a very large 13 carat 55 blue wing block D Asher cut with all the reds coming through, as you will see as I move it. But then it's got an entire border of very large Russian demontoids that are another 169. And then just for good measure on the sides, we put in a double row in diamonds, which you don't even mostly see when it's on the hand, but there they are. There's a double row in diamonds, and that'll be 32 points. It just truly is awesome. Really just takes you back, takes a minute where you just want to just like breathe it all in. It is so unique. And there is truly, demontoids are rare on their own. Blue wing block Ds are exclusively ours. So where else are you going to find anything like this? Truly, I mean, really, 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 when you think about it, could anybody else make this besides TVON? That's what we're so thrilled about. And I'm here to tell you that I was shocked about the value because we know it's cool. We know it's different. We know it's that wow piece. Look at the finishing. There's the finishing. I mean, heck, you can see the bright green neons coming through the backside. But then I'm going to try it on because it really is, it's not something that I would necessarily even, spend a lot of time on, except for that there is a mega value here that I'm having a hard time putting into words because the value may be greater than awesome. It really may be. And this is so, look at that. Yes, side to side, it's a bigger ring, no doubt. 1355, carat 69. And I think we do need to pay some appreciation to the fact that here's a demontoid that is very tough to match. The colors can be all over the map, from lighter to darker to mossy to yellow to more blue to more brown. These are just equally as bright neon as you can get. It also has the bigger stone sizes all individually. And I am so stunned at this. Well, I think $14,999 is fair. It's in the yellow gold. I would suspect that's only, it doesn't say so, but you probably want to leave it because there's something rich about seeing the bright neon blues and purples and reds, and then the true neon greens and the yellow gold that looks so stunning, but it's going a lot lower than that. It may sound crazy, but think about dialing in on the early side if you're even thinking about this, because why a stone of this size with this elaborate gold mounting and this heavy weight that it has? I mean, you got to support that with a lot of gold. You can't put that in some flimsy little gold mounting. It's got to be substantial. And yet this is not even close to $14,999. All you have to do is dial in. Whatever you do, don't wait. This is obviously a one only. It would be very difficult to duplicate this. And I now think about the DBTYs we had, the rubies by the yard we had demontoids by the yard last week. It was last Sunday, right? So these are important. And if you have that, I just mention it because what a great match that would be with that ring. If you have demontoids by the yard, wow, or really anything like a demontoid stud or anything, obviously this is just a standalone piece that is just meant to be that. Nobody else will have it, and I mean that sincerely. When we talk one of a kinds, it doesn't just mean the act of having one quantity. It means truly unique and different and bold, and nobody else. Nobody's going to make that for you. And we're getting it under $10,000. There's $5,000 of savings right there. But it's not $99.99 or $89.99 or $79.99. And I know you're like doing what I did, calculating the math, going, how is that possible? How is that possible on a Blue Wing Block D that is that size? Exactly my point. And you know what? The truth is those demontoids, which may be considered accents, they're so important individually that having a carat 69 of Russian demontoids, quite frankly, could be more valuable than the tanzanite itself when they are that large and that important and that bright and so many of them. And it's not even $79.99. Take a look at this. This is just that value that just makes you just go, that TVON, they are just great, right? How about this? How about just, you know what, make it even better? $6,999. Awesome. Tony, yeah, awesome. And then yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, who got it? Congratulations. Who was it? Hi, Mary. Mary got the ruby and yellow diamond combo with the cert. Thank you so much, Mary. Enjoy it. And then what are we going to do next for our 5 minutes left in this hour? 5 minutes. I wonder if Mary got the ruby by the yard as well. What a combo. All right, so $69.99. Yes. Oh, so wait a minute. Should we be showing those by any chance, or did they all see them? Okay, they're not just shopping like sight unseen. They know what they look like. Okay, good. All right, Gladys. Well, thank you. Gladys got one of our. So, guys, we're selling. Brianne and Gladys and a couple of other you have been taking advantage of a beautiful kind of DBTY look we had yesterday that didn't have diamonds. It was just two-tone gold, but it really truly looked like diamonds. Let me know if anybody missed it. It sounds like they saw it and were just thinking about it and came back in today and got one. So if you missed it and need to see it again, please let me know. We're happy to bring them out and show them to you. But I had them on. I had them all stacked and layered yesterday. So if you noticed what I was wearing, that was still available. We have a couple of quantities, and also a top of the hour is coming up. So let me know on this one. And then I just found it. I really wanted to show this to you here. It's a beautiful pink diamond. It's a Marquise cut. And it's a little bit of a little encore from yesterday as well, but this is just the wow. This is the wow piece. Take it if you love it, because the reds, the greens, it is all working, and that is a showstopper. Stop everyone in their tracks, stop them cold, and that is going to be a piece that I don't think anybody would ever imagine how or why or where you acquired such a beautiful bauble, but that is it. And for $69.99, that is a value and a half. So let me show you this pink diamond before we get to our top of the hour. And we've got, earrings for our top of the hour. Hold on, I got to switch this wheel up real quick because it's got a little something that seems like I can't. It's like ingrained. So here we go. This is a quick encore of a Marquise cut pink diamond that I did bring you yesterday, but somehow it made it, and I wanted to give you another look at it because it's 8160 in case you missed it. But this is the 15-point Marquise natural fancy pink diamond, and still have a couple sapphire pieces from earlier in the show. Let us know what requests you have. We'd love to bring it out in the next 2 hours that we have here today with you together, and love to find what you're looking for, or if you need to see that sparkle chain, which was so beautiful, and I layered them up. They're fabulous, and they're all affordable. What were they? They were all like, what? They were all under $500. So even a 30-inch necklace was under $500. So that's impressive. But 15 points here, center, 25 points on the double halo, 48 points in the baguettes, and 85 points in the rounds. That's a lot of material. But we really wanted to make sure you know, because everything is priced differently, and baguette diamonds are different than round diamonds, and pink diamonds are different than white diamonds. So you get a real breakdown there, as we like to do, so you know. But this is so dramatically under that $59.99 should be price. We only have one. I'm going to show it to you on the inside because it's got a great, and for being a larger ring, and of course it's got a little, inventory tagging, that all is polished up for you when we size it, and then do all that finishing touch, polishing, and all that. But this is going lower than $59.99 by a mile. And that's why I bring it out, because it's tougher to get and tougher than ever before. And day by day, the longer you wait on pink diamonds, the tougher they're getting to acquire. So it's really a thrill to bring this to you. And it's not even close to $59.99, just the one fabulous moment here. It's not $59, $49, $39. It's not even $29.99 for this wider band ring. It's so exceptional, and you get such a look. And really, again, pink diamonds, we have a couple that are over carat, but they're limited, and they're also quite a bit more money. So it's sometimes that perfect happy medium to get still a large pink diamond, but set it in a big overall ring. And it's not $29.99 either. It's only $1,999. That's it. One caller. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. It's my second time showing it to you in 2 days, and I still can't get over the value. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I mean, just again, these values today and what we have coming up at the top of the hour, that will wow you as well. But look at how it sits, like a wider cigar band, but you have these little peaks that you have at the very, very center, which is just making sense because you have that Marquise cut, which itself is, by the way, you would never look at that and assume 15 points ever because of the double halo, the matching color of the double halo and the pinks. And hi, Judy in Wisconsin. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your kind words. That's so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I went sporty today. I went sporty. You know, it's a sports kind of day, so I went sporty. How about this? $19.99. That's it, 30 seconds. And then doesn't that look bigger than a 15-pointer? You can't tell because the halos keep it going. The halos match, so they keep that. It extends what the eye sees as far as the overall perimeter and border, so it ends up looking like a bigger pink diamond anyways. Now, the one we've got to talk about is that orange tourmaline still being here. That's a little shocking, the orange tourmaline with the confetti party mounting. This one's going to be gone here. We've got a lot of backed up calls here, so bear with us. If you're waiting to get through, I know this is going to be frustrating. If you're screaming, I want that ring, that's mine, and you can't get through. So bear with us. We're doing our best here to get everyone through on the phone lines. And then we've got a big top of the hour. Yellow diamond earrings are here. We'll see who's got the pink and the white diamond ring now. That one sounds like that one's got to be going out the door. It's got to be. Got to be. Okay, are we ready? It's actually top of the hour already. Where'd that first hour go? We have 2 hours left. Get requests in if you have them. Love to hear from you. What would you like to see? If there's something you saw, even if it's like a month ago, but it's probably something you want to catch up with from the last couple of days. Got them if they're available. Got it to show you. So shall we do the top of the hour? Does anyone have the pink diamond yet? Anybody? Hold on. We got a couple of people to verify on this one. $19.99 for all that carat weight. And I didn't add it up again, and I've got to do that for you because, yes, you're talking about, sure enough, you've got the 40 points there in the pinks alone. So that's substantial in and of itself. But then you're adding the 48 points in the baguettes. So there's 88 points, and then you've got another 85 points. I mean, really beautifully done there to get another 85 points in the rounds. So it's a lot going on, and you're looking at a carat 73, but it's how that breaks down. I mean, that's already a value if that's just all white diamonds, but it's the pinks that are so valuable that should never be on its own $19.99. We don't see a lot of big pink diamonds for $19.99. So top of the hour's here. We're going to welcome everybody in and get you set up for Judy. You're making me, well, that would be even a bigger problem, Judy, today with the phone bank situation we've got. I'm not sure if I can do that today. All right, coming up, welcome to the show. Top of the hour's here. Glad you're with us today. So we're so thrilled. It's Sunday, and we're just hanging out together as we always like to do. I love being here with you on Sundays and kind of kicking back, but showing you the best in jewelry. And boy, there are a couple items. That blue wing block D with the Russian demantoids, and that big orange tourmaline with the party mounting with all the baguettes. Those are two of our pieces that are still here from the first hour, plus with the way we started with those little sapphire pieces and the mandarins, they're here as well. Big mandarin's gone, big yellow diamond's gone, all the ruby necklaces sold out. So if you have any questions, best to always call your operator. They can help you out. But here we are at the top of the hour. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got 2 hours left, so get requests in. Tell us what you'd like to see. Thanks for being patient with us today as well. I know we've got a little backup on our phone lines for most of the day here, but we are going to show you a top of the hour, and so lucky to have this top of the hour because I think it's something a lot of us may need, because if we're loving our yellow diamonds, which normally we see yellow diamonds in rings here, and if we're loving those, if you're lucky enough to have one, first of all, thank you, and second of all, do you need something to go with it? Because if you're investing into a yellow diamond, sometimes that might be like, okay, I got my yellow diamond, I'm all set. But if you really love it, and you wanted an earring to go with, which I know what you're thinking, you're going to an earring. Earrings are so expensive because you're doubling everything up. If it's yellow diamonds, you're talking a lot of carat weight. Let's make this really, really affordable in a yellow diamond earring. Limited as they are, only got a couple, but hey, it's going to be that value. And they are pear-shaped, natural fancy yellow diamonds, but it's a drop. It's nothing that's too complicated, nothing that's oversized, nothing you can't wear and enjoy, but it is a drop. So a little more elegance and a little bit of movement, which makes them fun and fabulous to wear, and that, you know, looks fabulous on all of our ladies, right? 34 points in your VS yellow diamonds. I'm going to show these to you. It starts with a hoop, ends with a drop. Let me grab my pink diamond ring, which I think is still here. I think so. And then we'll show you the earrings here. Watch this. First earring, and I love that the hoop itself has diamonds in the front. Thank you. Who does? Karen wants to see the bangle again. You got it, Karen. And oh, these may not sit on their own, so let's see. They might need a little bit. Well, don't worry. We're going to show you all the different looks and angles and all that, as I always do. But that is your designer earring here. And it'll be item number 8276, and there's 34 points just in the yellow diamonds there, and that's going to be your center stones. So really nice because you know, break that down. These are yellow diamonds, right? That's still a good size when you've got, you know, about 17 points or so. But then you also have the 13 points in the white diamonds. That's in front of your hoop, so that's a great look. And there's a beautiful length, but not overwhelming. Watch this from a distance away. We'll give you the measurement so you can really see what we're talking about here for lengthwise. It's not too much. For, you know, I think this could be. It depends on everyone's, you know, personal kind of lifestyle and preference, but I think it could even be a drop you wear daytime, right? Daily. It's a 1-inch drop. There you can see this is all attached. So you've got that O-ring that's going to be right at the hinge there, and then you see that great movement. And, you know, there's something to be said about diamond sparkling, but then you've got the shine of this gold platform that is behind and around your pear shape there. It looks amazing. And 1 inch top to bottom. You'll see them on in a moment, but let me go ahead and show you up close. A really easy click-in closure. They're hinged at the base. All you do is open it up, and then the post has a little notch that you're going to actually hear it click closed. When you're ready to go, you know they're locked in place, and you are good. So it's a really fabulous look. They're only going to be as they, actually, they don't say as they are. So if you want to do, because they're right now two-tone, if you want, and I like to stack a drop with it. So you can choose to do that or not do that, but just to show you what those look like on their own, so you get an idea there of how they look from a bit of a distance away. So you can see kind of that gold shine that is your platform there, and you can see that really, really beautiful look. Yellow diamonds set on the white gold, and then you've got the white diamonds and white gold up top. So that's a really, really good look. And they're so affordable because, watch this, we're going to make it, it's the top of the hour after all. That doesn't happen accidentally. That is on purpose. So let's give you a better value than even. Are you ready? Let's go back to the close-up, and I'll try to prop that up for you so you can see it, and we'll make this, wow. $19.99 is a very good value. They are nowhere near $19.99 today. I am thrilled that we can bring you a yellow diamond that is affordable. Look at the finishing in the back here. That's how they look from the back. So you can see that. And then again, all hinged closure. There's that yellow diamond sparkling and looking amazing. Thank you so much. So glad we're getting so many requests today. That makes me feel great that we've got so many of you looking for things that we can bring out and find for you and show you. That's a wonderful thing. So instead of $19.99, they're not even $9.99. If you haven't dialed in, this is probably a good time to do it, because what can I tell you? An earring of this level, this quality, is not going to last at $9.99, but they're going lower than that, just to make sure that if you've already, I'm thinking about those gals. I can't help it. I'm thinking about the gals that already have a yellow diamond ring, perhaps. And whether it's a cushion or a pair or an oval or what have you, I'm thinking about you guys. And maybe you want to get the matching earring. You're loving wearing your ring. What about a matching earring to go with it? Can we make it less than $9.99? Well, I don't know if we can, but I'm going to. I mean, right? It's absolutely fantastic to be able to get an earring like this. Oh, wait, that one just set up beautifully. Okay, now let's try to get the other one to do the same. It's not going to be $9.99. They're not $8.99, and they're not going to be, wow, this is something else. They're not even going to be $8.88. The very first callers, we've got about 60 seconds with them. We'll make them $799 for the pair, and yes. Oh, they're waiting on me. Okay, bangle, real quick, on the hand, really quickly. You got it. The bangle that we're showing you now is, I'll first show you on the hand shot here with it off the wrist so you can see. This is the bangle that we were talking about. It's 8107. Just a quick little for instance. I do want to show you how it's hinged. So think Pac-Man, because it's hinged on one side, opens on the other, but it does still have a figure 8. Was that an old reference? Nobody will know what I'm talking about? Pac-Man? Okay. Do we remember that? Like the OG video game, seems like arcade, I guess. It wasn't even a video game, it was an arcade game at first, but look at that. That's that figure 8, and then I'll put it on for you. So we can go back to the earrings while I go ahead and put this one on. I just gotta actually, it's not putting it on that's hard, it's moving my sleeve up. That's more important here. And then we'll show you what we got. But this is, the bangle, by the way, if you wanted it, we did show it yesterday, and if you'd like the bangle, it's only $699. It's for an average size wrist. It is $699. It's 14 karat gold in that rope type of texture there, and you can see it here. So it's got a great size, and of course there's no front, there's no back. It's all the same kind of braided style, kind of a rope braided style all the way around, and it's really simple. That's all you do. It's hinged on one side. So all you do, and of course you've got the figure 8, which I'm not going to bother to fasten, but that's what you're going to do when you're putting it on for the day. And you just open it up and take it off and put it on. So it just slides right on over, like put it on that narrow side of your wrist, and then it's going to find itself, kind of clasps in place, and then you've got the figure 8 to make sure it's super secure. But that is only $699, and that's also made in Italy. 14 karat solid gold, and it's item number 8107, and by the way, it's got a 4mm depth to it as well. So just to give you all the ideas there, but you can actually wear it any which way because it's, you know, again, there's no front, there's no back. It's all the same, and so all you'll do is just kind of, you know, take it off the way you put it on, and it could not be easier. So that's going to be it. So we've got the Italian-made bangle, which is $699. Had a couple requests to see that again. We've got the diamond earrings, yellow diamond earrings, for only $799, and we're going to show, do you have a pair? Thank you. All right, and then we've got a gents ring request too, and I'm not sure, was the bangle Karen or was the gents ring Karen? Bangle was Karen. Did that help her out? Oh, she got 2. Ooh, I wonder if she's stacking or if she's gifting. Either way, I like it. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. We still have a couple bangles left. Did you want the diamond ring? Is that what you're waiting on? You got the okay, so the diamond ring's coming up. We have a white diamond gents ring, and we have yellow diamond earrings going out as well. Thank you so much. Okay, so keep calling on the yellow diamonds, but I know they're waiting on this one too, and then keep the requests on coming. We'll help you out. But this is $58.65. Whoa, it's the men's diamond ring, the only men's diamond ring as far as a white diamond is concerned. Actually, I don't even think we have a yellow diamond or anything else. I think we're sold out of everything in big, you know, where the diamond is the centerpiece. We always do diamonds. But to have a diamond as the centerpiece is a little bit different. And this is item number 5865. And look at that. Wonderful stone. It's our 70-pointer. We're going to see a 50-point ladies ring later that looks like this one. So a great, you know, potential matching set is available to you. But this is one good one here. And I know, Virginia, you're thinking about this one already. So it's a really special stone with the 70 points plus the 33. The 33 on the sides, that's actually channel set in this designer style, which is an octagonal style. You can see an octagon. 8 sides to that design, and then you've got the finishing on the inside here with that honeycomb type undergallery. And we can do white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Did I really do this? Because I know I had this the other day, and oops, I went a little low on this one, and they might have seen that. The $79.99 diamond gents ring, who was it for? William, a brand new register, maybe just saying, do they have anything in white diamonds for the guys? And yes, we do. But William, that's it. That's the only one we've got. And so I sure hope you like it. If not, we can always create something for you. But this is really, really rare to see a discount like this when it's not $79.99, not even close. I think now I'm remembering the desperation moment at the end of a weeknight show where I just put up a price. And it was just like, take it or leave it time on the price tag, and oh boy. I'm going to honor that right now. I don't know if William saw that or not, but I'm going to honor that price, and we're going to get this one home on a really fantastic value where it's nowhere near $79. Okay, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it. We're going to make this the same incredible deal. It's less than $3,000. And when I say that, $29.99 makes sense. Nope, it's going lower than that. This is truly one of those you got to own. Or ladies who are shopping for the gentleman, or ladies who say, no, I'd wear that all day. Do it. Absolutely. Here it is on my hand so you can see. What do you think? I mean, a gal could wear this. Anybody could wear this. Anybody could wear this style. What it has is a lot of gold building up the sides. You got the full under gallery inside as well so that it's going to be comfortable. Okay, for a big diamond that's a 70 pointer. Should never be 29. It's going lower. It's not 29. It's not 28. It's not 27. It's not 26. What about the guys? Now, I know women, we upgrade our wedding rings every so often if we choose to, right? That's been a concept for years. Do guys do the same? Do you want to go from that smaller, thin band to maybe something with diamonds, or maybe a bigger diamond, or maybe just a different look or style? Here it is. It's not 27. It's not 26. And it's not $25.99. This is for one caller. And we'll do any gold you want and any size you need. And you know what? It's $2,499 for a carat 03. But really, it's a 70-pointer. It's easy to say a carat 03, and that can just kind of make you think of other things where you got a lot of little stones. But that is a 70-pointer smack dab in the middle of that ring. And that's a round, brilliant VS white diamond. And guess what? It also is a white diamond. We're talking about if that had a lot of body color to it, you'd see it sitting in white gold on a white wheel on a white backdrop. You'd see that. So William, our new shopper, let us know if that's what you're looking for, or anybody else, dial in, because you got one chance and one opportunity, and the first caller will get it. So $2,499, and it will be all yours. So a really important piece. We'll give it just a final 30 seconds here. Then we're going to carry on. We still have those yellow diamond drops if you'd like them. A great looking Diaspore. You ever need a Diaspore, want to try it? Intrigued by the stone, thinking about the rarity, the color changing property it has? Well, we got something special. And then Blue Wing Block D is here. It's just so much to get to, so little time. So quick 20 seconds left on that one. Let me know if you'd like it, and only $24.99 for a 70-pointer. Now I'm going to have to, I'll tell you what that really means is it means that also my half-carat white diamond ladies ring that's coming up today might have to be adjusted, because that's the ladies version. That's a 50-pointer, and that's the 70-pointer. And now one low price breeds another low price, so stick around. We'll have that big diamond ring for the ladies out there. We have a flower too. We either have a flower design or we have the double halo, which is a little more classic. So either way. But let's keep moving. We've got also the 1591 or 1593 tanzanite that I showed you yesterday. That's still hanging out here. But I really want to make, oh, and by the way, if you needed a yellow diamond that was still, I know the 1 carat 10 sold, but if you need a carat and a half, there is a carat and a half pear shape. So I'll just flash that just so you know, because I know a few of you were disappointed. This goes bigger. Certainly it's a carat and a half, but it is a really important stone, and it's a VS stone, and it's 18 karat gold. And you know, just to let you know, that's something to consider if you want to maybe stay away from the 2 carat sizes, but get a big gem and a big diamond and a big presence to it. That's going to be the way to go. So let's move on. Got that gents ring. William, we'd love to hear from you. Like I said, we can always make you something. If he's going, he's new, right? So he's probably thinking, make me something. That sounds pricey. No, you just tell us what you like, and then we put it on the air and give you the same great TVON value. So it's just an option we give, and we're really the only place out there that does that, right? Where we are the manufacturer. That's what separates us from everybody anyways, and a big reason on how we bring the values, but also it means that we can really custom create. We can really create for you what you're looking for and what you need, which is a nice bonus. So are you ready? We got a really special diamond ring coming up, but first I have to get to this Diaspore because it is crazy limited, and it's 8246, and I'm so much an advocate of trying this stone, knowing that it's so little of it out there, knowing that we've all collectively as a group, so many of us have fallen in love with it here because it's that really top quality, color changing, one source stone. This is really the rarity beyond. And we have a 2 carat stone here in a signature kind of look because it's that floral that gives you a little designer feel. Take a look at this. You're going to like it. You're going to like this one a lot. How about that for a specialty piece? It's brand new today. 8246 is the item number. And oh, do we have something cool going on with this value as well. So call me if you'd like to see that carat and a half again, or, you know, again, anything else you're looking for in yellow diamonds. I can always bring one out for you. I did have a 3 carat yesterday briefly, so again, got some options for you. There's even a pendant with a 3 carat, which is not usually here, but let's take a look at this. Item number is 8246, and it's a 2 carat exactly on that stone, which is round, and look at how clean. Have to point that out because if you're watching our show and you see these Diaspores, they always are clean. But that's not the way they come out of the ground. That's not the way they usually look. That is an anomaly to get clarity that's perfection like this, because usually they're very included. So I have to point that out because if you're only watching us, you're going, yeah, they always look good. They must not have any clarity issues whatsoever. And the truth is they do. They typically do. Quite a few. You would see all kinds of inclusions, especially the larger the stone is. Here's our 2 carat that also is bringing you 58 points in diamonds as well. And everything about this is so detailed and designer. Yes, overall, it's almost like a floral meets a clover. But then you have every petal, north, east, south, and west, is a concave design. Bigger pave set within that concave design 4 times around. And then you have the bigger round brilliance between that outside of the petal. So that looks great. White, yellow, rose gold are your options. And we're so ready to give you a value here. It is not going to be anywhere near that $28.99 price tag. Watch this on the hand. This is beautiful. Tonal in yellow. We always say there are really all 3 cold color options are good ones in this stone. But if you want to go tonal, you go with yellow. If you want to go contrast, you go with white. And if you want it to be tonal with the color that it changes to, you can go with rose gold. Because yes, color change doesn't just mean, like, that's not just a name. It means that if you were to change the light source that's around your stone, you're wearing it in daylight, great. It's that beautiful golden kind of champagne green. If you go to a candlelit environment, if you're under UV light, it goes to pink, like a beautiful raspberry rosy pink. So it's a just unique stone. Only one source in the world has ever produced it. That mine is closed. So everybody in the world, right now, the jewelry industry, the gem industry, everyone's trying to get everyone knowledgeable about it because it is more obscure. There's not a lot of it. One source in the world. Not really well known. Not exactly a household name yet. But remember, with tanzanites, we went through the same thing. Many decades ago, tanzanite was unknown. And it was advertising. And it was, you know, big companies spending a lot of money to really get it to get, you know, understood and known. And then you put it out there and people like what they like, right? So now today it's a household name. But remember, that's not even going to ever reach that level with this stone because there's so little of it. Even though it's one source, and tanzanite is too, tanzanite's been producing for a while, still got probably 20 years left or so. So that still has a lot more quantity than something like Diaspore, which is very, very, very limited. So keep that in mind. You're getting into a really, really rare kind of collection here, and not a lot of people are ever going to own it. And this is the way to get that top quality with the clarity, with that color change being the max it can be. And it's less than $28.99. We just want to have you try it because I feel like this is a stone that definitely and certainly in larger sizes can get a little more pricey, as it should. This one's just easy. I'm going to blow it out right now if you'd like to try it. And not a bad way to try it, to go with the most unusual cut of all, the round. And this is how you do it. Any gold, any size, take a look at it. Not $28.99 and not even $2,000. We're going to be ready to wow you with a discount. It just, you know, some things in life here for jewelry are really simple. And if we can make it really obvious and you can try it or maybe gift it, it's not a birthstone or anything, far too rare for that action, but it's definitely a wonderful rarity that's not hard, not easy to find elsewhere. So, you know, if you wanted to gift it to somebody who doesn't have access to it, great way to do it because it's not even $1,000 to get the ring. We got to do it. Blowout price, $9.99 only, and that's it. And you can choose your gold. You can get your size, because certainly if you don't want a 5.5 like it is now, that's why I didn't get it all the way up my finger, but hey, it's whatever size you need, and it's a beautiful, substantial ring still. You're getting a lot of high quality here in that stone, no doubt about that, but that incredible $999 price tag. And it's a round. Shouldn't rounds be a premium price tag? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they are. Or at least they should be. They should be. I can't say they are, not today, not now, but they should be. There should be a higher price tag to a round always. So take it if you love it at $9.99. That's cool. All right, let's move on. We got a lot to show you today, and then we're going to bring out that big diamond. I know a lot of people asking about it. The big 50-point diamond. I flashed it with the men's ring. We never heard from William, did we? Wonder what he thought of that gents diamond ring. All right. Coming up, we're on our way. Let's show you. Oh, and there's a wheel. We've got a great wheel. Some very high-end pieces on this wheel. Let's do that really quickly. All these one-of-a-kinds just kind of find their home, and really quickly at that, because these have all been on the air. That's usually what wheels are. Wheels are very rarely debuts, sometimes, but mostly pieces you know and you've seen, and you know, just they've maybe been here because maybe they were just a little bit, you know, whatever. We have a smart group. So if they kind of hung around, then maybe we just need to bring that price down. That's what wheels are made for. Showing you a lot of one-onlys here, bringing down that price to the lowest possible and letting them all go. And that's what we're doing here on Tanzanite Diamond. That's a big emerald cut diamond, by the way. We'll get into carat weights. That's my Asher cut blue wing. That'll be the most affordable Asher cut I have by far. The right side of your screen has that gorgeous crossover, pink and white. Then we've got Alexandrite and then an opal. Oh my goodness. This opal, Lightning Ridge, oh yeah. This is that semi-freeform pair. It's not a perfect pear shape, but it's really close. So it's kind of like, yeah, freeform meets pear. And this is your wheel. 5 pieces, all going to find their ways out really quickly here, and we are getting close to that halfway point of the show already. So continue to get requests in if you have them. We'd love to hear from you. This Alexandrite is major. I've got carat weight, so let me give you a little once over on carat weight so you know what to expect here. Start with that 33-point emerald cut center stone. That's all on its own. That's just the 33-pointer. Then you have another, wow, you've got 59 points in diamonds around that. And that's going to include the tapered baguettes in the corners and the rounds. Then we go over to the pink and the white. That is 38 points in pink, 68 points in round brilliance. So you're getting really close, or actually over a carat there. And then we've got the 245 Asher. I'm jumping back here. That is a really, you know, I say it all the time because it's true. If you get a little smaller in tanzanite, sometimes they have a little lesser color. Not that Asher cut. That's a 245. It's 58 points in diamonds. Great stackable ring as well. That mounting stacks beautifully with bands or wonder rings. And here's the opal. The opal is a 125. Black opal, lightning ridge, every color you could imagine. 22 points in diamonds. And then here's your Alexandrite pear shape as well. Now that might be the deal of the wheel. It's a 68-point Alexandrite pear shape. We're going to need some callers here, and I'll tell you with the limitations we have with how many people we can have on the lines at the same time, I would really recommend dialing it early so you don't miss out because you can't get through. It is a couple gold restrictions here. White gold only for the diamond ring in the middle, and then the opal that's in the front left there, that's only yellow gold. Everything else, well, and the pink and the white, of course, that kind of goes without saying, pink and white, rose and white, right? We are going to blow these out very, very, very quickly. So if you have any desire to own anything on this wheel, call me now. And I know we're getting into the museum wheel a little bit on the early side, so forgive me. I know it's not just going to be your, you know, that expectation of having a $59.99 wheel this early in the show, but they got to go. So don't worry about $59.99. We'll change the game here. We're going to get you a much better discount and take these one-of-a-kinds because pink and white diamonds, everything up there. You could say this about any one of them. They're all getting rarer by the day, especially pink diamonds. Pink diamonds and white diamonds together in an easy-to-wear band ring. So easy there. The Alexandrite out of Brazil, 100% blue-green to red color there. Beautiful. We have that stunning. You're getting almost 2.5 carats in an Asher cut, and that's a blue wing. Don't see a lot of Asher cut blue wings, do we? But when we do, there tend to be 8-carat, 10-carat, and 20-carat stones, and then they're, you know, $10,000. We saw one earlier. It was only $7,000, but still, it was $7,000. That's not going to work for everybody, right? This is the way you still get top quality. Do not give up or sacrifice or have to concede anything. Just get in on the values and get them for yourself because these are the kind of discounts on wheels. It's our last time on the air with those pieces here. That's why we're doing it this way. So you better believe that $59.99 is not just coming a little bit, it's coming way down for you. Take a look. All one of a kind. Let me know which one's your favorite. The opal is incredible. And, you know, just for the sake of speed here, I'm really, truly supposed to get these down to only $29.99. I'm going lower than that. That is a 33-point emerald cut stone in the middle. There's our 68-pointer. There's our pink and white over a carat. There's our big carat and a quarter opal. This is where you need to dial because I will not leave them at $29. They're not going to be $19.99. This is what it's all about. Moving those couple of pieces we have, last call opportunity. They won't go on the air again because that would be foolish. If they've got their lowest price and it's already been on the air, then that's that, right? They either go or they stay. And if they stay, they get taken apart, melted down, and all of that because this is our last chance to make this a deal. And I will tell you, if you want me to zoom in, give you the graphics on any of them, I'm happy to do it because sometimes I know that's difficult with wheels to listen to carat weights. But I will tell you all about them and try it on when you call in. But it's not 19, 18, 17, 16, or 15. They are no longer going to be $15.99. This is far, far, far from where they should have been. It is time to dial in. Let me know which one is your favorite. They are one of a kinds. When they go, they go. Gold restrictions, remember, opal and diamond ring in the middle. That's it. Everything, well, and the pink and white, of course. So basically, front row and the middle. Those have to stay. The two in the back, they can be changed. Let's not even do 15. I'm going to need some callers here. And you know, the museum wheel. I know. Everyone's expecting something a little different, but here's what we're going to do. It's not, we surpassed everything. $19.99, the stop price. $15.99, I could go to $14.99. Does that help? Extra $100 off? Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. I'll get them all out of here. But that is not a wheel. Can we all just like at least agree that that's not a wheel that should ever go under $2,000, like ever? Alexandrites, that kind of go. Oh, Alexandrite's already gone. It's gone already. These are going to absolutely fly. They're not 14. They're not 13. They're not even $12.99. I want to make sure these are gone in 60 seconds. Can we do that? I think we're going to make it happen here. They're not even $12.99. Take whatever you like, except the Alexandrite's already gone. Take a look at them. Here we go. Let me try on the Alexandrite for you. That's our 68 pointer, and it has, don't forget, 40 points in diamonds. We'll put this one on the hand, and let's go even lower than $12.99. Oh, yeah. This is the way to get them. There's the Alexandrite for your caller. That one's, you know what, make them $1,199 while they last. Hi. Thank you for coming in. Oh, I thought you weren't supposed to be here and you came in just because we needed you. Okay, which one do you like? Tanzanite, me too. I like that one too. Item number is, I thought you made the extra effort. I thought you just dropped everything you were doing, like you left the brunch table, left the mimosa sitting there, left the eggs for someone else to finish, and just ran in. Okay, well, we'll pretend. So 40 seconds, and then that is the 245. Isn't that beautiful? 245 Asher cut, 58 points in diamonds. We've got, oh, the Alexandrite's here. The Alexandrite's here, everybody. It's not gone yet. Hold on. It's not gone yet. So everything on the wheel is still eligible for you. So there it is. That's the beautiful blue. Wait, watch this. This is my favorite thing to do with this mounting, because not all mountings, first of all, it never looks like you'd be able to stack something next to it, but it's actually, you can pretend it's a band. I know, it's not a band. It's a tweezer. But imagine your diamond band going right up next to it, or on this side, or on one on each side, right? You can do that. So here it is. Alexandrite, I got to put that back on the wheel. That's still here. Alexandrite, 68 pointer, 40 points in diamonds. Any gold on that one? It's got actually little heart cutouts all the way around. Well, after the Alex, but before the diamonds, it's got little heart-shaped cutouts. Tanzanite's verifying. Look at the red flashes coming through on that 245. It is a powerful stone. Alexandrite. Do you ever feel like you're saying your brother's name when you say Alex? Hi, Alex. Do you think he's watching? White diamond ring going on the hand as well. This is item number 4585. Joyce, that is a third of a carat emerald cut center. So this could be also like engagement ring, whatever you want it to be. 33-point center, but then it has 15 points in taper baguettes in the corners, 44 in the rounds. Which one? Pink and white coming up next. You got it. $1,199. That's it. So here we go. That's the white diamond ring. Oh, and Joyce, I want to point this out if they get it. It doesn't take anything away from sizing or anything, but there's almost like a band within the band. We still size it to whatever size you need. It's not a problem to do that. I just want to show you how it's elevated, because again, this is meant and created to have a stackable kind of look. So you can easily put, if it is an engagement ring, you can put a wedding band next to it when the time comes and you add the band to it, right? Because the engagement ring comes first and then the band goes next to it, right? So there you can see, you can easily do that because the way it's set up. Yes. Thank you. Oh, the opal, 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 opal. Oh, verifying on the opal. I want to show you the inside, then let's try it on. Its item number on the opal is 8121. Yellow gold only on that one, Antonio, and that's going to be it's a bright, beautiful, stunning black opal. And then the pink and the white is coming up next, I promise. But this is the one only on that 125 black opal. It's slightly freeform. It is a pear shape overall, but it's got a little, again, not like that perfect pear. It's really stunning. And it's a 22-point diamond halo around it, and it is one of those that should be like an $8,000 ring, and instead it's $11.99. Here's the pink and the white diamond band. So, and Joyce, did you get the white diamond band yet, or the white diamond ring? We're verifying on that one. I'm not sure if she said yes or no, but we'll put that up there till I hear it for sure. And then here it is. Oh, thank you. White diamond is gone. Alexandrite gone. And then how about this, Virginia, for you? The crossover, 1256. Sounds like I'm getting ready for basketball season. The crossover ring, it has 38 points in pink and 68 points in white. And let me show this to you up close, because I want you to see this here, how it overlaps. Do you see how it's truly an overlapping design? You see how the rose gold comes up and over the white gold and the white diamonds there. So it's really done with that substantial. I was going to see if I could put on my ring finger. It doesn't go all the way. So here it is, just to kind of imagine it somewhere else besides the pinky, but really easy to wear and really nice. So I got to move the white diamond ring. That's gone. The opal is verifying or gone? Verifying on the opal still. And then there's the pink and the white. So I think that's what we have right now. Tanzanite, I know, verifying as well. So everything up there is verifying, but let me do it this way, and then we can come in a little closer. and show you the 3 that may remain. They may not, they may. That's why you need to be on the phone lines and ask your operator. They'll let you know. But that is what we have. Wow. This helps to see that opal close up, doesn't it? Let's look at it from the sides here. Wow. Now that is an opal. That is not an $11.99 opal, but it's gone. Congratulations. So we now have 2 remaining. Pink and white diamond crossover ring or the 245 blue wing block D Asher cut. Fantastic. Thank you so much on the opal. Thank you on that emerald cut diamond. Thank you on the alexandrite. And now we've got 2 remaining. So if you want to give us a call, I'd say 60 seconds more to show those 2 opportunities to you, and then we'll be on our way. That was a very, very loud noise outside. Okay. All right. Backed up lines, bear with us. We have every operator's on hold. So just give us a moment here and we'll hopefully get you through just momentarily. And stay right there. We don't mean to keep you waiting. Apologize for the wait there. We'll help you out as soon as we can. The tanzanite is amazing. Either way, here's another ring you could actually stack because think of it this way. There's that little bit of that crisscross V, kind of creates almost a wonder ring feel, right? It kind of does. The way you have that little bit of that notch in the middle, you could actually put that on next. I'm going to show you. Well, I can't really show you because this one's not the right size, but I'll demonstrate on my pinky. And that's not going to work very well because these are 2 different sizes. But do you see how that sits so beautifully next to that tanzanite? So if I just give it a little bit of help here, because one's a bigger size and one's a smaller size. There you can see what I mean by stacking. Do you see how beautifully that stacks up together? So this could be certainly a wear alone, standalone piece, but it also looks beautiful next to something else, which you see right there. So that's a really good idea. I mean, that's just a fun idea, right? You got a choice there, right? Good chance. I'll pick that one right, and we'll put that one there on that side, the left side, and then we'll give you that big 245 blue wing opportunity there. $11.99 each. Also have a 34-point certified pink diamond as well. That is a really saturated oval, over 1/3 of a carat. We have surpassed the halfway point of the show on this Sunday. So if you do, again, a reminder, get requests in because we have less than 90 minutes remaining. And I have that white diamond ring coming up. Let's show it to you. The white diamonds, I've made you wait long enough. Let's get to the big white diamond. And then we have a tanzanite later in a bridge. If you want to go a little larger, we'll have a 5-carat coming up. Look at that. That's a cool bridge too, the way it kind of extends out, right? It's not as squared off. It kind of does that tapered effect. Very comfortable way to do a bridge. And did anybody get the tanzanite? You were thinking about the tanzanite? Oh, still verifying. All right, so again, those 2 are up for grabs. Or did you get the pink and the white? We're verifying on both. So still, again, up for grabs. Let's move on to our diamond. I have a 1/2-carat diamond. We did the men's ring. Now we're going to bring you the white diamond ladies ring right here. Look at this. Oh, what a thrill. I did have a 1-carat yesterday. Still here. If you're thinking about it or would like to go bigger, you may. But this is, quite frankly, not much difference in the look visually. And this has a 1/2-carat, which is going to save you a bunch because, you know, naturally a 1-carat, we had around $5,000 or so. Here's where you get a 1/2-carat stone, and it's item number 5863. New today, double halo. It's new, but it's classic, right? This is not an unusual concept. This is keeping it about as classic as a diamond ring gets, besides a solitaire, which we don't do a lot of solitaires because those are typically wedding engagement rings, right? And most of us, that era is over, right? So here now you've got a 50-point center, a carat-08 double halo, 158 in total weight. You know, you guys really surprise me sometimes. I knew everything. I thought everything would go off that wheel. The last things I would imagine are available are the pink and the white and the tanzanite. So call us on those, please, because $11.99 for either of those rings is spectacular. But here we are with a special opportunity on a 50-point stone. It's the same. Like when you put diamonds around it immediately like that, the double halo, you can't tell if that's, I can't. I'm in the business. I pride myself in being able to make a visual estimate, like look at a stone and guess within a couple of points the carat weight. It's what happens when you've been doing it a long time, you know? This, it just, every time I look at it and see a 1 carat every time. Because big part of that is the diamond is immediately surrounded by a halo, and then we add another even larger halo around that, and it can be worn, doesn't need to be bridal, doesn't need to be engagement, doesn't need to be left hand, ring, finger. It can be worn anywhere on either hand, and you're getting a carat 58 in diamonds that is supposed to be that $49.99 price tag. Well, I was desperate yesterday. I was doing some weird things on even a 1 carat. Here's what I'm going to do instead of $49.99. Let's put it on the auction block. Haven't done that yet today. Haven't, and I know this could be risky, but it always is. So what's an auction on a Sunday afternoon? How about, now where do we start? On a $5,000 buy it now, should be ring. Watch this on the hand. Let's see, it says, okay, good. This one, oh yeah, look at that. How stunning is that visual? Yes. Hi, Kathleen. Kathleen's in Maryland today and shopping for the first time. Oh, I love, she got the Alexandrite. Well, spoiled her for life on that wheel, right? Don't you think that value? We will do that, Kathleen. We'll spoil you on values every day, but that one in particular, exquisite. Thank you, Kathleen, and welcome to our show. Glad you're with us. $49.99 this will not be because I'm putting it on an auction block and I don't know where I'm starting. Should probably just start at, yeah, should probably start at 4. Should probably start at 3 because diamonds don't get discounted. Remember, if there's a big colored stone in the middle, like a Mandarin or a ruby or what have you, there's not like a set price all across the world on anything but diamonds and gold, both of which are the components here. Your 2 components, if you ignore labor and the workmanship to put it all together, those are the variables here. It's just, and the variables that aren't variable because there's just a price. And then, well, it's not just a static price that stays the same. It goes up and up and up and up, and we've never seen diamonds. Gold does this. Gold ebbs and flows and changes by, the year and the economics and a bunch of other factors. Diamonds don't do that. They've not done this. They just go, they usually did this, like a slow little climb. Now it's like straight up. We're seeing escalation in prices on diamonds and gold like we've not seen in recent history. So what we're going to do, we're the opposite. We take all those rules and throw them out the proverbial window. And we really, sometimes I get literal and throw the bag out the window, like for real, because I'm needing to get you a value that's going to make an impression. That maybe for those of you that said, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be, then you see the value of a lifetime and you go, I got to buy diamonds today. That's how the urgency should go, is there's a value so good that you're going, I got to buy a diamond ring today. Sorry, I got to buy diamonds. Got to get my carat 58 in diamonds. And what about a right hand ring? How beautiful would this be as that right hand ring finger, right? Or if it's a large ring, so I would think for a lot of people too, middle finger, index finger, we're putting fingers, or we're putting hand, what are we doing? I don't know. We're putting rings on fingers that maybe we didn't used to do, right? So it's like anything goes in jewelry. Love that. I love when the rule is there are no rules. That's my favorite thing. Break them. If there are rules, break them. Okay, not like doing anything illegal, okay? I can't bail you out, like I don't have bail money. But we can break the rules here and you're just gonna be happy we did. It's not $3,000 to open it, it's not $25 to, you know what? It's not even gonna be $2,500 to open. How about $2,000 to get a carat 58 where there's a very large half carat right there in the middle, right there. Take a look at that. $2,000 to get it started, and $50 increments, Tone, that should do it. $50 increments seems fair. We like it. The 1 carat. Did she watch the show yesterday and still on the mind? You got it, Doris. Shall we bring it out? Doris says, show me the 1 carat. I just got to find it, Doris, and then we'll bring it on out. And we don't have an open on this one, so let's bring out the 1. Maybe that is what everyone's thinking about. Oh, I think I already brought it out. I was ready for that. It's right here. It's on. I already got it ready because I knew there'd be somebody asking for it. So yesterday, 8245 was here. Okay, hold that thought on the 50-pointer. Now, Antonio, you're not waiting on this one, right? Okay, good. So hey, Doris, she might have seen this yet. Now, there's the difference. That's a 1 carat VS round brilliant diamond center, and then it has 137. We even gave you more diamonds around it. The overall ring is larger. Similar kind of concept, but we added diamonds down the shoulders as well. So now, and don't worry, we can go back to the 50 pointer, but I didn't have an open, so let me know if we do. I can always go back to it. Joyce, what did I do yesterday on the 237? Because that's the didn't I do $5,000? No, I did 5, right? 5,400? 54? Is that what? Did I really do that? No, I didn't. Was it near the end? It must have been. Yep, it was. I did not start it at $5,000. I started this one, well, we didn't really start it technically because we didn't get an open. But I did say $4,500 to open on the 1 carater. And it's a VS, well, everything's VS. The whole ring is VS, but it's a big deal that that center 1 carat in the middle, that is a VS stone. Let's try it on. And then, like I said, if anybody wants to open the 50 pointer, we can always go back to that. But maybe, just maybe, you want to upgrade. Maybe you just want to go with the 1 carat and not have to upgrade later, right? Not have to upgrade years from now. Here's what it looks like. And let me know, Joyce, if we have the open, like if she, I don't know if she's thinking about it, just wanted to see it again, if she actually wants to get it started. But we are going to do this $4,500, and I think it was $25 increments. Who knows? I don't know. It doesn't matter unless we get the open, right? But this is going, let's just do $25. That makes it easy. It gets everybody in, doesn't have you require you to go leaps and bounds up over the open, right? So that if you're just a little bit late on the phone lines, you can still hopefully feel comfortable jumping in. Because what about the savings? There's a $79.99 TVON price, and then there's my low open, which is my literal low open for the auction, which is $45, which it looks like we may have, right? That, oh, in comparison, just, you know, I mean, it's sitting right here. There's the comparison. They look pretty similar, even though, you know, just a larger scale. Everything's larger scale. This is the one that I just had, the 50 pointer with the 108, 103, what was it? 108, 108. And that's the one with the 137. So 50 pointer with 108. This is the 1 carat center with the 137. And remember, this is right now just about double what I was asking on the other one. Keep that in mind. Because it's double the size, and I need to make this very, very clear, as we do have the open, by the way. So we do have the open, so this one will sell today. But for those of you that are, if you're newer to the diamond world, newer to the white diamond world, newer to just diamonds in general, a lot of you might be saying right now, well, I don't get it. There's a 50 pointer, and this is a 1 carat. That's easy math. That's double the size. So shouldn't it just be double the price? That is not how diamonds work. And when we say exponential scale, it means that every time, especially when you're hitting major sizes and major size increases, like when you hit a magic sizes are 1/4 carats, 1/3 of a carat, that's a 33 pointer, 50 pointers, 75 pointers, and then a 1 carat, and then so on and so forth. Those are when you see actually another huge boost in the price. It doesn't just go incrementally where you go, okay, this stone is like a 1/4 carat. Let's go a 1/2 carat is double what a 1/4 carat is. So it's not just double the price. A 1/2 carat is usually about 4 times more. And then when you go from a 1/2 carat, like we just did on the auction block, 50 point to a 1 carat, like we just did, it's more like 8 times the price. So there's a different, that's the exponential scale, because that's when diamonds get rare. Diamonds actually, as a rule, as a specific type of stone, they're not actually that rare in the world unless you're getting into big sizes and really fine qualities. There's a lot of diamonds out there. I mean, look at all the jewelry you know, and all the accents and different sizes and different qualities and different cuts and different everything. That's what makes the difference. We only have one bidder, don't we? Oh my goodness. Well, we've revisited from yesterday. We got 45, so it will sell. And we know that it's a $25 itty bitty teeny tiny increment. We can always revisit the 1/2 carat if you want to after this. I may have to do that just to give you an option so that we can get everybody a fabulous diamond today. But $4,500 is where we're at. We do have that open. It will sell in 2 minutes. We only have a $25 advance that we're asking for. Talk about a non-exponential. Well, the increment is an increment, and it's a teeny tiny one. There's no exponential increment that really should be happening when you're saving right now. Look at what you're saving. I mean, that's our legitimate TVON price there, and yet you've got $3,500 saved off of a 1 carat, which They never go on sale. They don't get discounted. They don't devalue over time. They actually do the opposite. So this is why, and we very rarely, we bring you all kinds of diamonds as a rule, but we very, very, very rarely see a 1 carat center VS diamond. So let's look at it one more time. You can change the gold. You're going to get your size, all of that, but it's our final 2 minutes on the clock, and then we'll say goodbye. And it is right now a 1 bidder scenario. And yes. Gotcha. That's a first. I love it. I love that. Okay, so we are going to, guys, I do have an open on the 1/2 carat as well. So we're going to revisit that after this. So we've got 1:35 left here. Let me try this on again, because this is obviously the bigger one here. Obviously the bigger one by double. And then you've got not 108, but 137. So you're getting a bigger diamond weight and the sides. You're getting the bigger center stone. The only stone that I have in right now, guys, it is the only stone I have in a lady's ring that is 1 carat. Oh my goodness, think about that. Like, there's not another option. There's not a second choice or a third choice or an alternate if you miss out and you go, oh my goodness, I missed out. Like, I mean, right? There's no, like, bring me out another one, bring me something similar. I can usually do that with our vast inventory, especially with color, but with diamonds, especially 1 caraters, that's a totally different deal. I was selling these loose back in February. I don't know if you were with me. It was a Thursday night. We did a segment of we did about 2.5 months of loose gemstone shows once a week on Thursdays, until basically the loose gemstone show, the loose gemstones kind of ran dry, because we still need to make jewelry every day, right? So it was so much fun. And we had 1 carat diamonds on one of those Thursday nights, and they were virtually the same price. They didn't have gold. They didn't have a carat 37 in extra diamonds, and look at that up close. I mean, you want to get a high clarity stone. Well, we tell you it's VS, but look at it. Sometimes they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Yeah. I mean, is a picture worth 2 letters like VS? But VS is a description that is a clarity grading, but when you actually see it in front of your eyes and see that sparkle and that fire and that brilliance and the scintillation, that's when we understand what VS is all about. A short abbreviation that means a lot in the world of diamonds. Do we have anybody else thinking about it? Final call is coming. Let's see if Virginia's on this one. I had 1 caller come in here in the last couple of seconds, so let's see if they're thinking about this auction. If not, we're going to bring out that 50-pointer. Why not? I heard Sharon wants to start the 50-pointer here as well, and so I guess we're going to run an no. Out? Okay. Oh, boy. Oh boy, well, I'm going to wait in 2 seconds to see if Antonio's on this one. And then Sharon, your 50-pointer is coming up. I'm already calling it hers. I mean, if we're only going to get 1 bidder at $4,500 on a 1 carat, I don't know if we're going to get that many bidders on a 1/2 carat either, but we're going to find out together. Or maybe that's going to be the one you're waiting on, because maybe if you can't quite do 45, you can get a very similar look. Yes? Turn it around? Or no, the ring? Or do we have 45.25? 45.25? Once, twice, you got it? Sold! Congratulations, thank you so much. Look at this. I did not just put down the same ring. Just for the record, there's the other ring. Just for the record, because I know you're thinking like, oh, that looks very similar. They do, but we're going to the 1/2 carat now, which we had up first. So we're returning back. So now we have, item number is 5863, and here's our 50-point round. Ooh, what a pretty stone. 50-point round. Double halo, it does kind of the same thing. Smaller halo first, bigger halo on the outside. This one does not have diamonds down the shoulders of the band, so that's more clean. If you like that style, maybe that's a preference of yours. If you don't want to have any side fingers, I mean, not that there's any kind of sharp or roughness to the way those stones were set in the last one. That's not the case, but you know, if you like the look of a more simple kind of mirror finish band on the sides. But this is 50 points with 108. And I hear that Sharon wanted to get this started. So now is your time to call us right away. Although I'm very, very curious right now. We talked about exponential scales. We're bringing you half the size we just did, but it's still substantial. It's still a big diamond in the middle. And I'm wondering, I have to ask Joyce if Sharon is on the line or if she just wanted to revisit it. So let's find out. But I'm also thinking about this. Let me know, Joyce, when we know if Sharon's actually officially on this one to start or if we're going to wait for her to dial in. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about starting even a little bit less. No, shouldn't do that, right? I know. I should not do that. But I'm just wondering if we couldn't just try to get a lot of people on the phone lines. Okay, maybe not a lot, but maybe a few, a couple. Let's see. And Joyce, tell me if Sharon says no, I'm starting it at 2, or if she's going to call us back. I don't know, because I know we're struggling with lines available here, but we are good now. We've got lines available. The last auction ended. We're good to go. So right here, $2,000. I'm wondering if we can't just get a little bit more action here if I go a little lower. Could we do that? Same ring. Great value. 2,000. What if, you know what, I did $25 increments on the last one. I should probably do that here too. Let's do $25 increments, and then we're going to start lower than $2,000. Just to see if that helps get a lot of action. I'm going for action. We're going for let's do it. Right? Let's not even start at 2. Let's start at 1,900. Let's start at 19. Just every little bit helps, right? It still counts. It's 158. That hasn't changed. Still solid gold. That hasn't changed. Gold color choice, yes. And then Joyce, let me know if we've got Sharon. Okay, you'll let me know. No open yet. I heard she just wanted us to go back to it. We're back to it now. Here's our 50 pointer. Let me try it on. Here's the 50 plus the 108, 158 total. Here it is in white, but you can get yellow, you can get rose, whatever you need. But 19, I'll tell you what, I don't even have an open at 19. I'm going the wrong way. How about $1,800? Let's go 18. I mean, I'm determined not to profit. I'm going to lose money, but I want to get a lot of people in, give you the chance. Now the 1 carat's gone. So now we've got a 1/2 carat with a major diamond weight around it, double halo. How about 18? No open on it. Okay, I better stop and quit. You know how they say quit while you're ahead? Is it okay to quit while you're behind? Because I'm behind. I'm way behind. This is not what's supposed to be happening here. But I heard through the grapevine, I thought we maybe had an open. I don't, but that was at 2. Now, here I am stuck. And I have no open at 18. Keep that in mind. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Are we verifying here? Who do we have verifying over here? Anybody thinking about it? Who is it? You know what I'm going to do? We're verifying the 18. I should not do this. I really should not, but I really am determined to get a lot of people in on an auction today. I'm going to start, final offer, I'm going to start at $1,700. 1,700, what? Did you just say 0? No open. But Joyce, Virginia's verifying over here. She might have the open. Is it because I went lower? Be honest. Be honest with me. Sometimes I do that, and people say, never mind. I was willing to pay more, but now it couldn't possibly be that good. Do I devalue too much? Do I devalue the jewelry? Would it be more comfortable if it was for, $15,000? I know that we all demand great quality. That's what we're committed to bringing you every single day. Never, please, I ask this and I mean it so sincerely, never, ever look at the values or these discounts or these deals I get or these auction opens ever as an indicator of the quality. Sometimes a girl got to do what a girl got to do to make the phone lines ring. This is one of those classic moments here. I'm going to start at, let's see if we have the open at 17, shall we? Well, the increments will be 25, so don't get too discouraged if you're second or third on the phone lines. Don't get discouraged, but let's see if we have 17. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it, and then we'll go from there, shall we? Yes, and then I'll try it on again for you as well, and then let me know, holler at me if we have 17 officially, because I know I just reduced it again. Shouldn't have done that. Here we are. Let me know if we've got the open at 17. Yes, we've got it, right? We've got it. We've got it. Joyce, you look like a newsreel from the 70s or from the 60s, or Tony, don't laugh at me. I don't know what era. All right, we've got $1,700, and that was designed to get a lot of people in. That's not exactly what's happening right now. I'm thrilled we have the open. But I have a feeling had I been a little more patient, I probably would have had the open too. And now we're at 17, and we're just about, okay, well, we've got the open, Tony, so we don't need the rest of the 15 seconds, but I'll tell you this much. We are still looking for that second, third, fourth, fifth, eighth, ninth, 25th, 100th bidder. We don't have it. So I'll tell you, we'll make it quick because I know we're looking at a lot of diamonds here. And we want to get back to some color, and we have our top of the hour coming. And oh my goodness, we have very little time. So let's, I know the clock just wrapped up. I'm going to give it another one. But this time, it's the final clock. It's the last call clock. It's the last chance. Deep breath, everybody. Let's figure this out. $25 increments only. $1,700 is the bid that gets it done right. Well, right now you can't bid 17 because we got the $1,700 open. We are looking for $1,725 or more. You can certainly go power bids if you want to. It's in any gold. Did I mention that? Any gold you want. So if you are committed to yellow gold, no problem. If you want to really mix it up and maybe you've got white diamond rings and you want to make this one look different, because we all have diamond rings, and maybe if you want to step outside the box and you want to go into rose gold, you can do that too. It's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. We're giving you that option. We are, of course, sizing it for you, and we're getting it to your doorstep for free. All of that. And there's a 50-point center stone VS with a carat 08 around it in a classic double halo, and it's at $1,700. So let's give it 2 minutes, and then we'll say goodbye to this ring. Not goodbye yet, because we still have an hour left, so don't go anywhere. We're not saying goodbye yet, but in an hour, we will. Take a look at it one more time. 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, I guess that's my cue to put it on my hand. Let me put it on again. Absolutely. And we are looking and waiting for more bidders. Come on in. Final 2 minutes, and watch this. I know it is seriously like a scaled down version of the last, but it's not small. That's the thing. I said scaled down. I don't mean that's small. I mean, take a look at it here. You'll see that is not a small ring. Not by any stretch of the imagination, right? That is that is not a $1,700 ring, but it could be. If that's all I get, that's all I get. And even if we get another bid or another 2 bids or another 10 bids, my goodness, this is still far below where it should be at $49.99 today. And that is the inherent problem, but that's why it pays to be with us live and shop with us live, right? Because, yeah, you can't call in an auction a week from now and go, I want that auction. Yeah, I know. It's a little bit, yeah, there's some extra urgency to an auction because it's happening live, and yeah, it's going to be gone in a minute and 6 seconds, and that's all there is to it. But hey, values are values, and this is a value. Like if I got my jewelers here, like watching the show, they're just drooling over this, going, I got to get on that deal. Final call now, 51 seconds. So really it's like if you haven't started dialing yet, please come on in and do that now. Do that in a hurry. Why not? And that could be anywhere on the hand. I would say maybe a little too large for a pinky, but I would say anywhere, you know, ring finger, index finger, middle finger, absolutely. 35 seconds now remaining on this one, and then it's going to be all gone. And look at that stone. Why does my wheel keep getting an issue? I don't know. I don't know. All right, 24 seconds counting down. Oh no, what a beautiful ring. Selling way too cheap, but hey, that's what sometimes happens on the auctions. It's a thrill ride for me because I never know what to expect on these auctions. I never know what's going to happen, and all I know is that right now it's getting a home somewhere. 5 seconds remaining. We'll see anybody else coming in? Anybody else? Did the air shut off? Why is it suddenly like really, really, almost sounded like my mom says beastly hot? Or is it just the auction? Oh, it's just getting me all, not sure what I did wrong here. Okay, so anybody at 1725? Yes or no? That's it? Okay, you got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. It's the top of the hour. Oh my goodness. What am I going to show you? Oh, I do have, just FYI, another wheel. And I have tanzanites. I have very, very important tanzanites today. I have the 9-carat plusers. There's an Asher, some really, really, really good ones. Tony, he's always making me laugh over here. We have some beautiful tanzanites. We have a great wheel here. I'm going to show you this wheel. We have some really special, unique pieces. I've got a stone here you don't ever see on our show. It's Imperial Topaz. And let's just put them up there. Also, I do have a Mahenge, signature mounting, 1-carat Mahenge, beautiful color. If you have requests, we are in our last hour now. So we've got 1 short hour left, actually 58 minutes on this Sunday together. So let me know if you have any requests, if there's anything you need to see from earlier, you need those gold necklaces that we brought you yesterday, if you want to pick those up, if you want that gold bangle, we have a couple left in that rope texture bangle. Anything else you want to see again from today, if it's still here, give us a call. We can put it up there if it's still available for you. But this is our last hour. Lauren Blair, TVON, you ready? Quick wheel. And this will be quick. Starting with an imperial topaz, and that's not something we see all the time. And this imperial has yellow diamonds completely framing it. Oh my goodness, what a pretty stone. Isn't that great? Oh my goodness, sorry. I have the itchiest nose. I'm dealing with some of the craziest allergies the last few days. How about this imperial 434? Why is it leaning? I'm not sure. I'm trying to make it, I'm like, could you yeah, there's that one prong, just can't balance. Here is a fawn diamond. Good news. You can change the gold color on that fawn diamond, because I would. Yellow gold, not what we typically see. I'd really recommend changing that. So I'm going to put this in the background. That's going to be on the side. Then I have a Paraíba tourmaline. It's a green, well, it's a minty green Paraíba. It's a big stone size. It's a carat 29. Oh, look at that color. And then we have one more for you, and it's a Marquise cut. Wait a minute. This is cool. We had a pink diamond earlier. Oh, wow. Okay, so this one's got to go in the front. This one's going on the side. That is a large pink diamond in a Marquise cut with a larger double halo. Boy, there is no good way to show all these because they're all so large. Take a look. They kind of block one another here, but I think that's going to help a little bit. So we have imperial topaz out of Brazil only. This is an all-natural stone out of Brazil. We have your Paraíba. We have a pink diamond Marquise cut, and we have the fawn diamond, which is an Asher cut. And hear me out on the size, because that is a big, big, big fawn diamond. And actually, besides the 2.5 funky cut, we have, that's our largest. That's a 133 Asher cut fawn. And then it has 33 points in diamonds. So actually, it looks like more, doesn't it? 32 points in the white diamonds, but that's a 1 carat 33 center stone. And I would really recommend, I think personally, and this is just my personal opinion, I think it gets lost a little bit in the yellow gold. I think if that were sitting here right now in the white or the rose, you would just absolutely have to have it. So remember that you have that option. You don't have to leave it in the yellow gold it's sitting in right now. Thank you, because I think you're really going to want to maybe think about that white or rose option. How can we help you with this wheel? All one-of-a-kinds, big discount coming your way. I can't get over that we have a 434 imperial topaz that's all natural. This is not a topaz like your blue topaz that are, you know, easy to find everywhere from the world, heated to get their color. This is all natural. It's called precious topaz. It only comes from one mine in the world, and that's in Brazil. It's called the Ouro Preto mine. Ouro Preto. It is so beautiful, and yellow diamond surrounding it is gorgeous. That's 83 points in the yellow diamond. So imperial, Paraíba, fawn diamond that's a carat and a third. And then we've got our pink diamond Marquise cut, and they're all one of a kind. So let's get them out of here. And the only ones, well, they've got the ones that are the way they are right now, the yellow gold for the imperial's got to stay that way. And so does the pink diamond. So left and right, they have to stay as they are. Front and back, you can change the gold color if you'd like. But the value is what's really exciting here. And we've been spending a little bit of time with diamonds, which was great. You know, our kind of like our all white diamond showcase was so much fun. But this is an even, wow, you get rare, rare, rare. You get beautiful colors. You get rare one-of-a-kind pieces that we can't make again because I don't even have imperial topaz to show you. Loose stones. If we don't have a loose stone, then we can't make the jewelry, right? It's beautiful to have this kind of rarity for you. And Paraíba at a carat plus, that doesn't ever come down to this price tag you're about to see, because you know a wheel. If a wheel's together, that means they all got to go. That means they're on their way. That means they get their lowest price, so we can just move them quickly. But that means taking them a lot less than $74.99. That's what we've got to do. And you've never seen a fawn diamond or a Paraíba or an imperial or a pink diamond priced this way. Not for these sizes. So that's where it's really critical. Again, come on in early. Lighter operators, which just means that you might be stuck in queue if you're not one of the first ones in. So that's why we want you to try to be there ready to go. How about this? $74.99 they're not close. Please, please, please think about this in white gold. Please think about that Asher cut carat third and a third. In the white gold, you will love it. I promise you, you will love it. But nothing up here is $74.99. Nothing is $6, nothing is $5, nothing is $4. They're not $3,000. And when you take a $29.99 price tag and associate it with what 4 rings that are sitting right there that are hanging out for you right now, and they're not going to be $29? No way. And if we told you right now that those were going to be $2,500 even out the door, it would be a mass frenzy. Well, guess what? We're going even lower. So you know what that means. Nothing up here is going to be sticking around. Call me early. Make sure you're telling your operator which one you're thinking about. We'll try them on. We'll give you the details. We'll even bring up the graphics if you'd like to see them. I think you need to see them on pieces like this to appreciate. We've got 18 karat gold up here. The pink and the white diamond ring and the rose and the white gold, that's 18K right over here. All 18 karat solid. This fawn diamond ring, talk about a lot of gold. Every one of them has a lot of gold. They're all bigger rings, but they're not $24.99, and they're not going to be, how is this happening? They're not even going to be $24, $23. Let's blow them out right now. The very first callers, anything you want. Remember, that is my largest fawn besides the trapezoid cut, which is just, I really think it's just, again, if you want more classic cutting in your diamonds, you're going for an Asher cut. That's what you need to get. We're so limited on what we have left in fawn diamonds. They're not even going to be $23.99. Let's just blow them out. Anyone you want, $2,299. And that's while they last, because we've got 60 seconds with them. And they're all one-onlys, and they're all bigger rings. Yes, it's for my gals that like the big jewelry. That's for sure. There's no doubt about that. They're all bigger. But you've got, again, $133 just on this fawn diamond. That's a $133. Fancy. Pink and champagne together is what the fawn collection's all about. If you just want to go pink, we've got that option right here. And that's a 10-point Marquise, but then it has the double halo of big, big diamonds there. 56 points in the pink diamond halos. That means you're getting a total of 66 points in diamonds that are pink, and then another 75 points in the white diamonds, so very nice, 18 karat gold. Then we have our Imperial Topaz of 434 with 83 points in the yellow diamonds. And last but definitely not least, Mind Out, Paraiba. Take that beautiful, bright, minty green. I was making that reference earlier. We had a Merilani mint and a radiant cut. It was gorgeous. And I said, how much does that Merilani mint end up looking like a really good green Paraiba where it's neon in the same kind of way? Well, you see it right there. That, to be clear though, in the rear is not a garnet. It is a Paraiba that is copper bearing. So you've got all the neon there. Let's give it a move, and we are going to be on our way. Got big tanzanites for you. Also have a really special Mahenge. Spinel, hot pink, signature mounting. And any requests, we're taking them for 50 more minutes. We would love to hear what you're looking for. We have a lot of people on the phone lines all of a sudden, so I guess we're giving this another 60 seconds to make sure we get everybody their favorite. Let me try them on for you and give you all the details once we hear which one you like. Or take them all. Take all 4. You can do that too. Take all 4, right? Have a whole collection of just a nice little sampling of some of the rarest of the rare. A sampler set. Any? Fawn diamond. Now, I want to make it clear that center stone is a carat 33 alone. Then you get 32 points around it, and here is what it looks like on. And remember, my recommendation, if you want to see the pinks and the champagnes together and really show off the true fawn nature of that stone, I would say go with the white or the rose. White gold would be my personal preference. Rose gold would even be better than the yellow. I think you want to be in one of those 2 categories, but that's the ring on the hand. It's a 133. It's item number 2063. Carat 33 alone. The diamonds that are around it, another 32 points. So together, 165 total weight in diamonds for $22.99 when your center stone is a carat and a third exactly. We were just talking about magic sizes. That again is a magic size, except this is not a white diamond. It's a 1 in 100,000 for, remember that's the ratio, 1 white diamond, rather let's reverse that. It's 1 fancy colored diamond for every 100,000 white diamonds. Think about that for a second. And that embodies all the fancy colors. Not just the fawns, the pinks, the greens, the blues, the champagnes, the cognacs, all of them. That's all the colors. So it really is rare to get a fancy color that is, of course, natural. Hugely important opportunity. Let me know if you'd like it. $22.99. The Fawn Diamonds Verifying, Pink Diamonds, Imperial Topaz, if you've never heard of it. I would love to give an hour dissertation. We don't have that kind of time, but I got to say, one source stone, as far as that precious topaz is concerned, all natural, no treatment at all, not whatsoever, not even heating. on that imperial. It's got the most beautiful, almost like honey pink color. And then it's got the yellow diamond surrounding it. What a buy for a 4-carat 34. Do not wait, please, whatever you do. Okay, $22.99. Let me know. Fawn Diamonds verifying. Did you get it? You did? Oh, thank you. Who got it? That's fine. You got it. All right. Well, thank you. All right. Let's keep on moving. We got a lot more to show you, and the last hour is here. So I'm going to show you this Mahenge spinel. I mentioned this. We have a beautiful, wow, look at that color. Gems are miracles. They are miracles. The fact that these stones are created in nature, in usually the depths of the earth. When you talk about a stone that has color like this, sometimes you have to sit back, even if you're used to gems and you know gems and jewelry and you've been shopping them a long time, or you're in the business like I am, and do you ever just stop and realize that these are just incredible pieces of history that are just like, again, these precious, precious pieces of your own collection where you have something so magical from the earth. And it just reminds me of that when you see a stone that's capable of this kind of color on its own. No heating, no treating. Yet again, this is spinel. But this particular spinel comes out of a very specific mine that is also mined out in Tanzania. It's called the Mahenge mine in Tanzania. It was in 2007, and it did not have a very long, really rich mining process. It was so quick because there just wasn't a lot of it. So what's out there is out there. You've got a chance to pick up what is always, always rare, which is anything that's a carat or over. This is, and it just, that color, it's almost like sapphire step aside. I'm even going to say rubies. I think this one gives a ruby a run for its money. What do you think? It's pinks and reds. You can get hot pink sapphires and spend more. You can get rubies and spend a lot more. Or you can get this ultra unique family of gems called spinel, which come in virtually every color but green. And you can see stones out of only this mine, not from Burma, not from Ceylon, not from different portions of the world. This is the only color like it. There's so many different spinel mines, but the only mine that's been able to produce this bright neon red-pink combo is Mahenge, Tanzania. And that's what's so incredible about this stone. Take a look. I mean, to think, no treatment. That is all just Mother Nature showing off. And it's item number 8283. It's in our signature style mounting. And you know what happens when we see a carat? This is a carat of 1. It's a carat of 1 on the center, plus it has this signature mounting and the style with it, which is going to be another. Well, you've got a 101 diamond weight, so it's exactly the same. So that'll make your carat weights easy to remember. They're 101 each on the center, on the sides, and you've got finished gold, white, yellow, or rose gold. And if you know Mahenges and you know that's a $45.99 ring at the very best case scenario, look at what we've done inside, finished. It really reminds me, it's like candy. It does. It looks like that is just somehow just created in a factory somewhere that, you know, it's bright, and yet it is from the earth, and that is so incredible. And it's almost doing, I don't know if anyone else notices this, I'm noticing such a glow where it's like the color and the glow is emanating to the diamonds. Do you see that? Where some of the diamonds, like right up top, look like they're flashing red and pink? That is special. It is a neon stone, meaning lesser light, it gets more bold. I'm going to make this easy right now. Hold on, we're not going to sell it at $45.99. We have somebody verifying. Stay with me and watch this because it's not $45, it's not $4,000. I'm going to start an auction on it as well because that's the way we can get away from these prices. We can escape the price tags if we actually go to an auction, right? Escape what it should be, escape what it needs to be, and get it a better value so you don't have to pay $45.99. Go for it right now. Let's go $2,000 to open. Less than half of what it should rightfully be, and we'll go $2,000 to open with a $25 increment. I'm loving the auctions and the way that, again, if it's going to be an opportunity where you don't have a lot of competition to drive that price up to where it should be, that's a better opportunity for you. I'm starting really, really low. We got that covered. We've got a $2,600 worth of savings right now on our Mahenge, and watch this, how it's finished on the inside and all the way around. And you can see that you're going to, obviously, you know this stone as looking beautiful in the white gold. That's how we typically see it, but it would be so stunning in yellow or rose as well. So really, you know, create and feel free to choose your own favorite gold color and know that your Mahenge is going to look truly amazing. So last call, we'll give it 60 seconds to get that one started, and we are verifying right now. See where it goes and come on in because we've got our last 55 seconds at Mahenge. Even with all due respect, Tony's got a graphic machine back there with like millions of colors to choose from, and he chose the hottest neon pink And yet look at how that stone, see the clock there with that pink shadow box there? Do you see how that pinky red is almost, it's more electrifying. It's more bright, it's more beautiful than even the hottest pink we can choose from a graphic system, right? Generated by a computer. That should say something, again, about exactly what I'm always struck by. This stone has such intense color. And I'd take it over a ruby. I'd take it over a pink sapphire, because if I put a ruby next to it, I think you're going to prefer the way that this glows. It's so magnificent, and yet you can see right, it's clean, it's got clarity beyond. I mean, you can watch as we move it. You can see right through it. There's a meaning, not like there's no window in the stone, not at all. I would never show you a stone that has a window unless I'm pointing out what a window is. Like I will not show them. I just feel like we can be, nitpicky and demanding to the nth degree to only show you the best of the best. And that is clarity. That is beautifully cut. I mean, that's a good looking spinel. And here's it is on the hand. I just don't think we've got the open here. So we may be moving right along. Mahenges are not inexpensive. Chances are there are a couple other places you can find them or see them, or maybe just kind of evaluate them. And they're a very different price tag. We do what we always do. Make it the best value out there. All right, let me know. We're opening it up to your request, guys. Last call on the show. Do you want to see our big tanzanite wheel, or is that going to be a little too much? The whole 9 carat and up option that we've got. I've got a wheel of 9 carats and more. It's going to be a lot of big stones. Actually, you know what I'll do? Before we get to the 9 carats, I feel like we need a little more affordable here, right? But ironically, I'm going to bring out a 5 carat, and we're going to make that affordable. No open on this one? All right. No open. We're moving along. 7570 is next. I'm seeing calls in queue. That's why I'm kind of holding there for an extra beat to see if we've got the open or not. Last call for requests if you have them. Don't hesitate to bring those on in. We'd love to help you with whatever you're looking for. Tell us what you'd like us to show you here. We've got this precious time together here for 40 more minutes. Tell me what we can show you. Tell me what we can find, what we can go grab for you, what we can bring out at a value. Tell me. I'm willing to put anything up there that you'd like to see in the last 40 minutes, but that is the Mahenge to own. No open. All right, let's move to the tanzanite. I do have 9 carat stones, but they get a little pricey, as they should. I have a 5 carat stone that I'm going to have a little extra fun with here. We're going to do some discounting. On a 5 carat in the bridge, I flashed it earlier and there was a lot of talk about it. 7570 is the number. It's a 502. Is that one of the best you've seen in an oval? Because sometimes ovals don't give you all the reds. This one does. This one does. And we have also set it up in a bridge. This is not your standard bridge. Most bridges have that really squared off. They meet right there at the halo, and the lines on the side are straight. This is a tapered bridge because you're accommodating a really large oval, but you want the ring to be super comfortable and wearable. So what they do is they've got, it's still, don't get me wrong, a lot of gold all the way through, as you see there, Exhibit A, but then it comes up, 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 and then you see how it gets wider towards the center to hold that stone perfectly in place, center it up on your hand, give you a deal. And that's my favorite thing. Did you see it? Watch when it moves from side to side. I'll just hold it here for a moment so we can see the flash that I love. This is my favorite aspect of a bridge. Do you see how we just went from a completely saturated, deep, vivid blue, purple, red, and then you look through the side of the stone and you see this. I always want to say, because I grew up in Southern California and we'd go to the Magic Kingdom here in Southern California, and if you've ever been familiar with like Star Tours or Star Wars and you travel at light speed through the galaxy, that's what it reminds me of. Like I'm traveling at light speed through the galaxy when I see the way that that brilliance shows through the tanzanite and looks so amazing. So it's a 111 diamond weight. It's the fabulous blooming block D that is that big, just, the reds are still there in an oval. It is toughest to see reds in an oval. So when you have them, and this one does, that is a testament to the quality of that individual stone being above and beyond. Not infinity and beyond, but above and beyond. And then you just travel through the stone. Diamonds look like they're fireworks inside. Yes. Oh, really? We've got the open on the Mahenge. Now, we had a flurry of phone calls that were other things, right? What was that? No, just requests? Okay. Not requests? Okay. All of a sudden, we had a flurry of phone calls. And I was like, ooh, it's Mahenge open. But we do have the open on the Mahenge. You know what I'm going to do real quick? I hope this is okay with you guys because I want to talk about this tanzanite since we just debuted it. Here's the deal. If you'd like the Mahenge, because I hear we're verifying on the open. They're not in the studio, so here's what I'm going to do. If you'd like the Mahenge, just sell it right now at $19.99. That's my deal for you. So if anybody, why not? I've spent the time on it. The auction's probably going nowhere fast, meaning, you know, if we get somebody who likes it, just sell it straight outright for $1,999. That way, if you like the Mahenge, you can call right now and say, I'm taking the Mahenge. Forget the auction, forget the competition, and help Lolo move on to the tanzanite because I really want to talk about the 502 and get you a great value on this one because I'm intrigued. I think somebody out there is probably intrigued like I am about this 502 with the carat 11 bridge. So how about we make it a real easy deal on our 5-carat 02 and get it marked down from $99.99. And then, guys, just ask your operator, just say, I want the Mahenge. They'll know what you're talking about. It's the 101 ring. It's got the 101 center with the 101 diamonds, and we'll just send it out at $19.99. Go ahead. Extra value. Why not? I just have to move. So here's what we're doing instead of $99.99 on this one. Do I dare do an auction again? No. Shouldn't do that. Can't do that. Or can I? Should I? Light speed. Nobody else has been on that ride at the magical place in Anaheim? Nobody else have you ever been on that ride? You've been on that ride. It was always my brother's favorite, so it was always the first one we had to go to, Star Tours. I've never seen a Star Wars movie, but I did enjoy the ride. So here we go. I think it's been redone probably since I've been there, most likely, right? Most likely. Here's what we'll do. They probably don't have light speed anymore. But here's what we're going to do instead of $99.99. I'm trying to get this out of here at light speed. That's going to take a little bit extra discounting. And not half off at $5,000 and not going to be, you know what I'll do? Not 4, not 3. Let's just give you the value. Straight up. I think my auction moments have passed, right? We did too many diamonds back to back. We're ready to move. So how about this? And I don't think anyone has the Mahenge yet. If you want that $19.99 Mahenge, just take it. I'm just going to make this the deal, and we're going to reward those of you, well, we're going to reward the first caller. So come on in early because I am not done discounting at $49. I'm not leaving it at $39.99, and this is my 5-carat plus, and it's got a carat plus in diamonds, and it looks like this on the hand, where this is one of the more, I will tell you, it's one of the more comfortable ways to wear a massive bridge mounting because yes, your double row is still going to run down the middle and through. Then you've got the outer rows there as well. We've done a lot of different iterations of the bridge mounting, but this is the one just so appropriate for this elongated jumbo oval we have that is still giving you every bit the reds you would see out of the very best Ashers, the very best emerald cuts, the very best, you know, all the other cuts that usually, look at that, that viewpoint is just spectacular to me. It is like the stone is alive with color. It is like there's movement within the stone. And it's like that the stone, I mean, I believe that, you know, gemstones are really good gemstone. It's almost like if you sometimes see a stone that's got personality, it's got personality, it's got soul. It's got some soul. This stone has all of that except a home. It needs a good home to go to. And it's not going to be $29.99. Okay, there we go. That should get the phone lines rocking here. That should definitely do it. Because at $29.99 on a 5-carat pluser, well, that's going to really rock the value, but we're going lower. And we're not talking about just leave it like that. No, you can change it. You can get yellow, you can get rose. Still going to size it for you. But if I can go where no show host has gone before on value, we're going to make this an easy deal. It's not 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. This happened last week, right? Sundays are a little different these days because you got a lot of other things happening on Sundays in the last few weeks. And that's going to continue until like February, right? So I really want to make sure that all the way up to the very end, we can get these values going that are really going to show you why it's important to be with us live till the very end, because then you see extra special values. We're cranking them up. We're getting you better values, right? It's not 25. It's not 24. It is not even going to be $23.99. This is a mega stone. We were already hanging out around what, 5 something a carat. This is not normal pricing for any tanzanite, even if you're just willing to accept the lower quality that's out there. This is the best in the world, and we're giving you a better price. Why? I ask this sincerely. Why would you pay more for a lesser quality? Don't do it. Don't do it. You can get the literal best in the world right here. Spend less than you would. I'm literally at 1 carat. That's the price of 1 carat out in the wholesale world right now. We saw it in June in Las Vegas. We have representatives that are overseas right now. There's a gem trade show going on right now in Singapore. Guys, this is less than 1 carat of block C light lavender material is selling for in the wholesale environment. That's if you're a reseller. Not open to the public. If you're a reseller and you're in the business, you pay this for 1 carat. So therefore I ask, and that's a loose stone. So that is the perfect example of why would you pay $2,300 or $2,400 a carat for a light lavender lilac, 1 carat stone, no gold, no diamonds, no workmanship, no ring. That's the loose stone. Here's where you can get, that's putting the major value into what we believe in, the best values out there. This is $23.99. Nope, it's not gone yet. Take a look at it. That's what's at stake. That ring at 23, hold on, I'll go even lower. Not even $23.99, just to make sure it goes, and it has to go. Because now everybody's calculating the price going, no way. There's no way. Not a 502. Not that quality. Not a carat 11 in diamonds in a bridge, which requires more gold. It requires the gold of 3 rings to make that bridge. Literally, it's 3 separate pieces that are then cast separately and put together, and it's not the 1 carat price in the wholesale world. That's value. It's not even $23.99. Oh, I'm hoping we get this one gone. I hope the Mahenge went to somebody. I hope this one's going to go to somebody, but it's not even $23.99. Make no mistake about it. Here is what value is all about. It is $2,299, and we'll give it 60 seconds. A $10,000 ring that's now $22.99. Yes. Imperial for Debbie. Yes. Who? Betty. Betty. From where? That's not Betty who was new a couple nights ago, is it? It is? Hi, Betty. Now remind me where she was calling from, Joyce, because I can't remember now. I asked the other night after the show, and I can't remember now. Was she in Washington? No, that's Aunt Betty. Where? Montana? MT. That's right. MT. Ooh. The Imperial Topaz going on the hand here. That's from our wheel. That was only, wait a minute. The Imperial was only, oh gosh, we got a lot of $22.99 deals here going on. What did I just, that must have been why I put that, must have been still stuck in my head, $22.99. So Betty, this is for you. Betty, take a look at this Imperial. Now, is she familiar with Imperials already? I gave it a little kind of like Imperial 101, but it's 7489 is the item number. And Tony, we can probably bring that up really quickly for her just so she can see all the graphics. See how now it looks more pink? It's a golden, usually it's yellow, like truly. Usually it's just a yellow color. And then as you get better and better quality, they get into a golden color. And then they get into like an orangey color. And then if you get the really, really good, they almost have like an orangey honey pink color. That's what you see in the 434 with 83 points of, yes, those are all yellow diamonds. All round brilliance, completely covering and completing the halo around this Imperial. Betty, it only comes from Ouro Preto, Brazil. There's one mine for it. There's one ring here. It's $22.99. It was from a wheel we just did a few minutes ago. It's our 434, 83 points in yellow. Yellow gold too, which I would leave it that way. And we're verifying. Then we'll go back to the other $22.99, which is my 5-carat in a carat 11 in diamonds. It's a 502. It's a carat 11 in diamonds. It's in the bridge, and that's $22.99. My goodness. The values here today, and we now have 29 minutes left. So requests, welcome. Tell me what you'd like to see. If we can recap something for you from perhaps maybe it's something you saw earlier, or you're needing just another look at it, or a little recap. Let me try on the 502 again. Yes, which one? Imperial? Or, okay, the Imperial's here, and then we're going to try this one on for you. Any gold you want on the hand. I love that it's big without being oversized. This is, to me, the happy medium size, even though it's a big stone. But to me, I mean, again, I work with a lot of you. We've been shopping together a long time. Some people don't want to go too oversized or too large. Some people don't want to have nothing, insignificant, and you don't see it and you're not noticing it, and, it's maybe not, as important. We want you to have important, but wearable. I think this really kind of just toes that line. It's an important stone. It's a great size. You're getting over 5 carats, carat 11 in that bridge. Not a single portion of the ring is not covered in diamonds from one side to the other. When it's on your hand, all you see are diamonds. And there are diamonds that you don't see. And those are the double row that's going all the way underneath and through. Look at this from that angle. There are 2 rows. Basically, it's the 2 rows that go right down the middle. They go all the way underneath. That's the bridge. That's basically the water under the bridge. Except it's not just water on the bridge. They're important. They matter. They matter. That's important. And how is this ring $22.99 and still here? I don't know. But we're verifying, and so it doesn't look like it's long for this world. So we'll give it a final 2 minutes. How about a 1 minute? 60 seconds should do it. 60 seconds. And then if you want to go bigger, we have our 9 carats. 9 carats are here as well. Still have that Jen's white diamond ring. Oh, I think my orange tourmaline is here from earlier. I got to show that again. The orange tourmaline, you've got to see. Same with the Merilani mint. Those are probably, if you're with us right now, you may not have been with us 2.5 hours ago. Let me show you what you might have missed, because we had some major values here right up front. And don't forget about the Mahenge, the imperial topaz, the fabulous Paraíba we had on that wheel for $22.99 as well is still here. And then we've got, yep, let me show it to you right after this 25-second clock expires. We're going to get you a look at some recaps. I have an orange. If you like imperial, you might want to actually look at this tourmaline because the tourmaline would be, I think, an alternative. It has a very similar color to the imperial, but it's a tourmaline. So different stone family. So we brought this earlier. My tanzanite's here. Anybody thinking about it? Virginia, you're on the line, but not on this one. Okay. And Joyce, thinking about this one? No and no and no. Okay. No. Really? What? That ring? All that time? Okay. I'll show you this tourmaline. This is, I had it earlier. I'm absolutely mad about it. Like crazy for this mounting. Such a party mounting. I mean, are they diamonds or are they like plugged in flashlights, some kind of like LED something? It looks like you would have a battery operated ring. The way those diamonds are just flashing. They're long baguettes. It's a 6-carat 59 orange tourmaline. It is rare, rare, rare color. If you want to go a little more saturated than the imperial, you could go here. And if you're comfortable in a big size stone, go here. Here's the difference, by the way, the similarities and the differences. See how it's like, it's almost like the tip of the imperial is what the entire tourmaline is. The color saturation that you get at the base and the tip of the imperial topaz is what you have all the way throughout, side to side, top to bottom on your tourmaline. It's a 659. That's impressive. It also has a carat 77 in diamond weight. And yes, there was a reason I showed it up front and early, and that was because the value is so good. But naturally, a lot of you join us later in the show on a Sunday. So here's what we've got. And I don't think this is going to be the kind of thing that lasts any longer than about 30 seconds. And there will likely be several callers who are seeing this for the first time who then recognize the value for what it is, which is just do not miss it, hard to believe kind of value. It all started, and I'm not kidding, it started at $79.99. It's literally on the bag, and I'm going to show this to you. And this is as it is. Well, technically it started at $16,992. Then there's the ring, and there's the price tag at $79.99. I have adjusted that for you today. It is as it is in white gold only. This is one of those really rare colors. When have you ever seen an orange tourmaline? I would debate it's not even just orange. It's got goldens. It's got almost like a beautiful bronzy, like a cognac-y kind of color. Like really sophisticated, rich. Not orange like in-your-face bright Fanta orange. More just maybe a little more sophisticated, kind of a deeper, like a jewel tone in an orange. $79.99 it's not. I just don't understand why I did, well, it was early. It was early. I wanted to make sure we got a lot of one-of-a-kinds out of here. Look at this on the hand, though. Big size, yes. It's a big ring. There's no doubt. Carat 77, a lot of diamond weight. Do we have anybody thinking about it yet? Nope. The lines are wide open for you to come in and steal it because it's not 79, 69, 59, 49, 39, or 29. How on a 177 diamond mounting when you've got a 6-carat 59 super stunner of a stone, and it's not even going to be 29. That is what is amazing. Those baguettes are huge. That's most of your carat weight are these long, lean. They're still baguettes. They're not tapered, but they are definitely an elongated baguette. And it's not even 29 or 28 or 27. You gotta grab it. Museum collectors, if you're collecting different colors of tourmaline, it's not 28, it's not 27, it's not 26, it's not even $25.99. This is an all-out giveaway. It's $2,499 to the very first caller. And maybe you want to take that instead of the Imperial. There are actually reds coming through. Do you see that? That's what I mean about like these beautiful, almost like a whiskey color, right? There are reds. There are beautiful caramel colors. It almost looks like that caramel apple kind of color, right? Just goldens and orange. It's multiple colors coming together, as oftentimes tourmalines do, but all creating a very unique stone overall that is just rare. 7 or almost 7 carats, 659 in the size, 177 in the diamond weight, a $79.99 ring that's now down under $2,500. Take it if you love it. I'm going to give it 30 seconds, then we got to go. Okay, do we have any last minute requests that we can get to that we should be sure and set aside some time for? I'm going to show you the Merilani mint because that's also got to go. The Merilani mint that I showed you also in the very early parts of the show, that has to come back out to play. Got to show that to you. Please, please, seriously try this ring. Send it back if it's a little, like if it's too big or if it's too much diamond weight, which I feel like is blasphemy just saying that because I'm not a believer that there's a stone too big or too much diamond weight. It is sold. Congratulations. Who got it, Antonio? Or let me know when you know. And here's the Merilani mint I was telling you that I also have to show you again because this is that radiant cut, brand new today. Item number is 8081 on the East-West set. Merilani mint that changes color. Do we have a request? What a pretty Paraíba. Oh my goodness. Straight out of the vault. Who's asking for this one? Did you say Kevin? Helen. Karen. Coming up. Oh, by the way, the Merilani mint, if you'd like it, it's the 102 radiant cut with 27 points in diamonds. I think it's a men's or ladies ring, if you ask me. And that is only $1,999. And that is a stone that when exposed to UV light goes completely red. What a gem that is. So neon, so bright, only from the Merilani mine in Tanzania. That's an example. That's not the exact stone, obviously. That's not the exact ring, but that's what they all do. And so that's $19.99. Let me show this to Karen. Hi, Karen, $49.28. We just brought this out of a vault. I sure hope. Now, I do have, this is so much. I'm so glad you brought this out because honestly, the pear shape I have today is, stop. My pear shape that I have out here, I can even show you, is nothing compared to this one for clarity and color and everything. Everything, this is everything. Karen, if you are just like super, super, super particular about Paraíba, and you should be, it's an important stone. Most people don't have 100 of them at home, you know, like it's an important stone. You should be particular, but it's a stone that always has inclusions. It's a type 3 category of gem. By the way, who got the orange tourmaline, speaking of type 3s? Lois, thank you so much. Enjoy that stunning stone. And now we go to the other rare level of the tourmaline family and talk about blue-green. Joyce, I hope, if Karen's on the line, I hope she'll give you some immediate feedback because when I put this price up, it's going. I don't know to who. It will go because it's also a great value. And it's a 2-carat 15. So it's a major stone. It's a pear shape. It's in a bridge. It's a 215 with 94 points in diamonds in white, yellow, or rose. And oh, the discount. That, and I have another 2-carat here. It's double the price. I have a 180 that's triple the price. I'm not kidding. And this is the better stone. Thank you, Ping, for bringing it out because this is the best one I have in the inventory. So thank you for bringing that out. That is what, look at this. Watch neon. You want to see what neon's all about? Watch as I block the light right above it. And that stone just never wavers. It pops even more. This is the ultimate. I am a Paraíba aficionado, I've got to say. I've collected these stones since 2004, and I'm going to say right now that this is just one of those values that's supposed to be $12,999. They're going up in value. You think diamonds are going up, Paraíbas are going up even more. Finite, limited in the world. There's whatever's out there's out there. The mines, the 3 that ever existed, closed, done, mined out. This is not going to be $12,999 or anywhere close. It is not 10, and the fact we're bringing a 2-carat under 10,000 already speaks volumes. But it's not 9, and it's not 8, and it's not even $88.88, and it's not even $79.99, and we're busy on the lines. because you know there's going to be a frenzy on this one because you've seen enough of them. We are proud to say we have brought you more quantity than anybody else out there, so you can make those comparisons and you know what you're looking for and you understand what exquisite clarity is all about. And it's not even $79.99, and better yet, it's not even $6,999. How? This is why it's going to go. And I wish I had 8 of them because we would sell all 8 of them. I wish I just had 2, but they're always one-onlys because no 2 Paraibas are ever going to be exactly alike. The same size, the same cut, the same exact color play, no. And the same clarity. The clarity is the challenge. What? You got it. I'll show them. Let's just do that. Let's put all the Paraibas I've got up. I've got the other pear shape. Where'd it go? Let me go get it. It's not $69.99 though, and I'm going to prove to you that this is the best value. But let me find the other ones because they're all... Oh my goodness, which box did I put it in? Not even $69. Should we go $6,888? Here's the other one. But this is the value. You know what? $6,777. I'm going to add a little luck in there. That 777s. Here's the other one. It's a little larger. Whoa, okay. Well, that's the one with pear shapes and rounds. So there's another one. Boy, this is going to be a frenzy. The good news is, if you don't get one, get another. Except the difference is that's a 2-carat 53 on the right. That's item number 6497 on the right side. That's going to be a 253. So it's a bit bigger. It's about 40 points bigger, but the price goes to $99.99 for that 40. And you know why? Also, it's got big heart shapes at the bottom and big round brilliance. Let me just zoom back. I personally like the left side. That's my personal preference. Again, it's just brighter to me. It's brighter to me. But that's why it helps to see them side by side. But it's $99.99 on the right side. And that's because we have there, thank you. Tony's brought up the graphics for the right side there. So that's the 253. That's the 66 points in the heart shapes, in which there are 5 of those at the base of the pair. And then you've got the round brilliance, which are 52 points. And that'll be $99.99. So that's why I really, for 40 points difference, and for what I think is better, it's just more bright on the left side. I mean, we're seeing it even here as it moves. See how it just does that glow that's happening? You see that? The glow that's happening at the base of the pair there? That's why for $67.77, I like the pear shape on the left, but they're both gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. Which one? Bridge, left side. Done. Karen, thank you so much. She agrees with me, I think. Value. So now we have item number 6497. If you'd like it, it's $99.99. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. The Cuban link. Yes. Sapphire earrings or ring? The bypass? You got it. Thank you so much. Merilani Mints here, Cuban link coming up. All right, let's go. We got to do the Cuban link, and we have 15 minutes left. That's what everyone's doing. Everyone's waiting to the last minute, as usual, to give requests. So get them in. We're going to try our best to get them all in here for you. Cuban link on the way. This one's $99.99 if you'd like that. Oh, and it's 18K. So 253, 18 karat, and then all those big diamonds. They're all bigger diamonds. But let's show the Cuban link here. Going to love it. And that Imperial is still here. The Imperial Topaz pear shape is still here, just FYI, and the Merilani Mint Radiant Cut also still here, and then the Sapphire Bypass from the very first item just went. So let's do this. We've got the Cuban link. It's item number 8250. This is a bracelet where I have to tell you, I'm going to show it on the hand here, Tony, first, because this is our first ever Cuban link style bracelet, and look at the way it's cut. This is men's or ladies, but we have 3 links to choose from. 8250 is the item number, 8250. It's all 14 karat, made in Italy. It's got a lobster claw. It's a bit of an oversized lobster claw. Now, this is important. I have to tell you this. We have 7-inch, we have 7.5, and we have 8-inch. Only a couple of each. What I really want you to understand, though, is even if you wear a 7-inch, I wear a 7-inch bracelet, but the 7-inch is difficult to put on when it doesn't have any extra room. So I'm going to just say this. If you normally wear a 7-inch bracelet, get the 7.5, because you need a little extra room, a little extra length to put it on. If it's going to be like truly snug to the wrist, it doesn't give you any like play. So I really do, just trust me when I tell you, if you wear a 6.5 or 6 3/4, get the 7-inch. and then it's just going to give you a little bit of movement around the wrist, but you need that to help put it on. So that's crucial. We have 7-inch, which is going to be one price, 7.5-inch, and then we have an 8-inch as well. So even if you wear, like, let's say you wear a 7.5-inch bracelet, or you just like a little extra room, go ahead and grab it in the 8-inch. Okay, and it'll give you that little bit of extra so you can really fasten it. There's the one side of the clasp, here's the other, which is a lobster claw. And we're gonna do this really quickly here for you. The 8-inch, a little more pricey because it's 8 inches. And that's gonna be, and I love that it's made in Italy, and that's a really beautiful, we're seeing links everywhere. This is of course that traditional Cuban link style. It's almost like it's got a diamond cutting too. The way you see these beautiful, beautiful kind of sparkle points off that gold. And you know what? If you want the 8-inch, we're gonna do that for only $1,199. If you want the 7.5-inch, well, that's what I would recommend. If you have an average size wrist, give yourself a little bit of extra room to play. It's really just to make it, you know, ease of fastening it. If you want the 7.5-inch, the 7.5 is $10.99. And if you want the 7-inch, it's gonna be only $9.99. So those are your three options. I say go up a little bit. We've got an aquamarine request coming up as well for, do we know who that's for? Okay, great. So those are our Cuban links. That's new and just so beautiful and smooth. There's nothing that's sharp, nothing that's gonna get caught, nothing that's gonna pinch. So obviously the pricing just varies a little bit. We only have a couple of each. So keep in mind, I would recommend whatever you wear, whatever length you wear, go up a half an inch so that you have that, you know, flexibility to put it on. Because otherwise you'll need a helper. And if you have a helper and you want it to have a really like close fit, go ahead and get your true size. But if you want to if you plan on putting it on yourself, you need a little extra room to play with to give it that little extra maneuverability so you can put it on. So that's the Cuban link. Here we go with our next request. It's item number 7632. Yes? Asher Tanzanite with the demontoids? Or the one that was on the wheel? Oh, I know which one. Okay. Did you have an aqua request as well? You did. Okay, so just want to make sure, and then we'll go get the Asher. This is the aqua request, 7632, and boy, are we getting busy here at the end of the day, of course. So come on in, and remember, we don't have a lot of operators, so you know, if you're waiting on hold, just stay there. We're not ignoring you. It's just we're a little light on staff today. 7632 is the number here. This is my 377, so it's an oval. That is as saturated as an aqua will get. We are used to having Sierra Santa Marias, but that's a different level right there. And then I'm gonna have to find that Asher cut from earlier. And then I'll tell you what, the diamond weight's huge as well. So that will be, well, we've got item number is 7632, and it's a 377 oval, and then it has a really good carat 34 diamond mounting around it that keeps it classic. That's in any gold, but there's only one stone. Obviously, that is the only stone like it. And obviously we're busy on the Cuban links, so grab those in your favorite 7, 7.5, or 8-inch. But here's what we'll do. Oh my, this is really good. It's really, really, yeah. Betty, thank you, Betty. I wonder if that's Betty in Montana, who is, no, different one. Okay, so Betty, I'll tell you what. How about this? Just got to blow it out here. It's $69.99 on the bag. I will give you a better value right now. Let me try it on, though, so she gets a really good idea of the size, but also the color saturation. Again, if it were a light pastel pale, it would really fade as you get further away. You can still see how absolutely saturated that aqua material is, and it's not $69, $59, $49, or even $39.99. Our ultimate marked, and this is the lowest. So Betty, if you're out there and love it, this is the lowest price it can go. And since I'm light on time, I'm really dropping prices here as well. Make it $34.99. And that is the ultimate color. I've had other Sierra Santa Marias that still don't have that saturation level, but between the big size that you're getting at almost 4, and then of course just the beautiful cut that this, almost like a roval. It's got a little bit of that roval feel. And then we do have that Asher cut to recap. I'll recap the Asher cut from the wheel earlier, since I think that one's still available. And then of course, let us know if you have anything else you'd like to see here in the last few minutes of our show. We're down to 9 minutes only. And the Asher Tansy is next. And we still have the 5-carat 02 tanzanite, by the way. That was the one in the bridge. Still have the 502 with the carat 11 in diamonds. Still have. Betty, let me know what you think about this aqua. It's a great looking aqua. They don't get more saturated than that stone. And then let's show the Asher cut, blue wing, black D, and then we'll make sure, we know we're gonna have a lot of requests here at the end like we already have, so making sure we get all of these in for you. That aqua is stunning. And for 30, I'm trying to see if I have another aqua to show you, because I would love to show you what even more typical Sierra Santa Maria shows like, and I'm just not finding one because that is a step up. That's the whole staircase up in color. That is saturated to the absolute best level. I don't think I have another aqua to show you. Oh, do I? Let me find one. Maybe I've got one. I've got to show it to you. Sometimes you need to see them side by side to really appreciate and understand. Because if it's sitting all by itself, sometimes it's a little harder to grasp it, right? Did anybody else miss out on a Paraiba pear shape? Did anybody miss out on one? Because I've got another one. I've got a carat 81 if you want to go a little under 2. I do have a carat 81 Paraiba. I can't find another aqua. I don't have one out here, but this is just, you gotta trust one and tell you that is a saturated stone. Here comes the Asher Cut Tanzanite. Now, who is this for? From a wheel earlier. Tina. Hi, Tina. This is item number 1412, and it's our 245 Blue Wing Asher Cut with 58 points in diamonds. That's that mounting. It's great on its own, but you can stack away. Stack, play, add, wonder ring appropriate, diamond bands, whatever you got. It is a beauty. How about we do white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold as well? And this is down to rock bottom on this one and everything today. Keep calling if you have any questions on anything. Happy to help you out. Flash something real quick. We've got 7 minutes now left in the show. Not a lot of time remaining, and this one's only $1,199. Got that whole wheel back then. I think everything else from the wheel I think is gone. So I'm really glad we got to just, add that. Maybe you missed it earlier. Maybe you didn't see it. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Here it is. Here's the undergallery. So watch how this works. You've still got that double, see the double bar of gold there that runs underneath? That's going to sit on your hand. Everything else, Lynn, sits up. This little bit of indentation here, that is why you can stack so well with it. Because anything that you put next to it within reason is a band that's going to sit right up next to not just the outer halo of diamonds, but actually up against this basket work in the profile. So that's why it really, when you'd be amazed. If you saw a wonder ring with it, you'd just be amazed. It doesn't look from here like, it looks like if you stacked something that your stack would sit here, right here at the top. Instead, you would have a stack ring go right next to it. I'll show it to you on the hand as well. That's a very important 245. The fact that a 245 in an Asher is still giving you the kinds of reds that this is. And then we can do it, of course, in that white, yellow, or rose. It's really tailor-made for you as always. And that's going to be in your size, in your favorite gold color, and all of that for $1,199 only. So we're in our last final now, 5 minutes. If there's anything else, just check on availability. Maybe we can show it to you again here. Whatever you need, please make those decisions on what you've seen today before they're gone. Because for a while after Sunday, the show may go off the air. We still are here in the phone bank, and a lot of pieces from the day go. So want to make sure you're not calling at a later date and finding out that, oops, it already sold. Give yourself that priority. Give yourself that advantage. Get ready to shop those pieces, and nothing to lose, because the values, my goodness, every value we've seen today has been really, really incredible. And thank you again for being with us and for shopping. And I hope that helps our Tina and our Lynn who were asking about this. And of course that aqua, Betty, the aqua is still here if you'd like it. Anybody can grab that big aqua, that best of the best. And then we still have, don't forget, we still have a fawn diamond that was on a wheel for $22.99. Still have that one, and we can really reduce this pear-shaped yellow diamond in our last call in the show. But let us know if you have any questions that we can show you. Love to make sure we get those in, because we are now, a lot of people like to wait to the last minute, literally. Don't wait, because then if we have 8 people who all have requested the last minute, we can't get to all of it on the air. So call us now while you've still got 4 minutes in the show, and then we can go grab what you need to see and show it one more time. But this is the way to get your tanzanite. I don't know how or why a 245, and again, think about that from the perspective of what is that supposed to be in price, where it is now, and done in a mounting that really gives it a unique designer style that we don't always see, something that is really made for, stackability too. So if that's something you like to do and you have our wonder ring, or you have that classic stack band that you like to add to pieces, this is the way to do it with a tanzanite, and then have a great everyday wearable style. But it's our last call in the show, so let us know what you'd like to see one more time before we go. Anything else we can flash in there for you? Cuban links, big tansies, whatever it is. I think we've recapped. Oh, the one thing we need to recap still is that Blue Wing Block D Asher that has the demantoids. 8229, the wild one here. This is how it gets, well, that's bold. That is a bold statement piece of a ring, and this is 8229, combining some of the rarest material on earth together. That's a 1355 Asher cut blue wing. It has that incredible halo of just spot on, perfectly matched Russian demantoids. 169 in demantoids, 32 points. Where are the diamonds? Well, they're on the sides here. Double row on the sides in either direction, but that is just one statement piece, and that one, I think out of every tanzanite, boy, I could bring out a bunch of them. It's got to be our best value. Putting it straight away, this is a $14,999 value. That is a value. Make no mistake. It's a bigger price, but that's because it's a bigger ring with really incredible rarities added to it. But it's not $14,999. This truly is, this stands as one of our best tanzanite values we have in all of our collection. We are the only place you can get the Blue Wing Block Ds, and it is so not going to be even $10,000. It's better than 10, it's better than 9, it's better than 8, it's better than 7. We're making it $69.99 to the very first caller for that statement piece. Nobody else in the world is going to have something like it, and it's only $69.99. Yes. Sure. Do we have any left? We don't, right? So we're just going to tease everybody? Okay. Gotcha. Let's put that on the neckline once again. Sure. These are all sold out, so I apologize in advance. No, there's none left. I'm sorry about that. They were sold out earlier today. But I do want to show, we just had somebody ask, can we see it on the neckline one more time? They already got one, so I'm going to show that to you now. There's our rubies by the yard. And yes, we're working on some other different types of stones in this styling for you. So just a little heads up. And there were 9 stones, 2.5 carats plus in total ruby weight, and they're all round. So yes, they're all about just a little under a third of a carat each. So there's the ruby by the yard. We can go back to our tanzanite. We got a minute and a half left in the show. So there's that $69.99 deal. I would really recommend that one. Item number 8229. And anything else you want to ask about, we're here. We're here. Remember, the phones are on for 15 minutes after we go off the air. Then they shut down. So even though we're here, the phones do not connect to us. So please just keep that in mind. And a reminder to definitely, call us on the early side, not to mention your piece might be selling to somebody else if you wait too long. So always recommend dialing on the early side. Right now is good. Jot down that phone number so you know how to reach us, and then we'll be able to take your calls for the next 15 minutes until those phones shut down. And so really highly recommend doing that, picking up any of those pieces. If you have any questions, I'll be out there, talking on the phones as well. If you got any questions I can answer for you, or if there's just something you'd even like us to make for a future show, because speaking of future shows, back tomorrow night. I'm not, but Tara is, so she'll join you tomorrow, Monday night, as always. And then, of course, Tuesday we're off, and then I'll see you on Wednesday evening. Our evening shows on the weeknights on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are all at 7 p.m. Pacific. So 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Keep that in mind. And then our weekends are during the day here. So thanks again for joining us on this Sunday. Have a great rest of your day. Be sure and tune in tomorrow night and join Tara for the Monday show. And then I'll see you on Wednesday. And thank you again. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much, and LGM.